The Crimson Diamond. If you have been here for a while, you haven't seen me play a modern game, even if you have been like... I'm pretty sure there's only one person that still watches this channel that did watch me play a modern game before. And this is a modern game. How modern is it? It's so modern it hasn't been released yet. Right, I'm looking at the Steam page right now. It says that it's going to unlock in 12 hours. So it's not too early, right? I'm not gonna be here and say, look, I'm taking a look at the game a year before it gets released. No, it's 12 hours, right? But I'll be playing this game. Now, you might be, of course you should be asking yourself, why is Copert playing a game that was released less than 20 years ago? Because the most recent game I have streamed was Half-Life 2. That's 2003, 2004, that's 20 years ago. Why am I playing this one? There are a bunch of reasons. One of them is because, you know, it's an indie game made by a single person. Everything except for the music was made by one Julia Minamata, a Toronto-based dev who's been working on this game since 2018. That's a good reason. It's an indie game. It doesn't have DLC, doesn't have microtransactions, all that stuff that I keep complaining about. Reason number two, it's because she actually reached out to me asking if I had any interest in streaming the game. Right? She approached me, got me a press review serial key, which is it is shown, I believe, on my on my stream title, hashtag review key, just so it's very clear. That's a very important thing that you guys need to know. I did get a free, I got this game for free. It was given to me by the dev. Alright, full disclosure, I did get the game for free. I'm in no obligation to play it or stream it. I am in no obligation to give it a good review or anything, but I did get it for free. I do intend to play this game like I play every other game. I go in fully blind. I'll do my best, I'll try to enjoy it, I'll give you my honest opinions, it's fine. But I think the main reason I'm streaming this game, it's because it has EGA graphics, EGA resolution, EGA colors. It's like it's artificially limited to adhere to the EGA limitations, specifications, but it is also an adventure game, and not only that, it's a text parser adventure game. Now, when Julia the dev approached me, sent me an email, she wrote the email specifically for me. It wasn't like a mass email or anything, because she said that she believed she heard me mention before that I was not very fond of text parser adventure games. So she must have watched the channel, or she got incredibly lucky with her guess, because I did mention that once before. I believe once, maybe twice, probably only once. So yeah, I did say that. I like adventure games. I suck at them. I get stuck, and then I drop them. I was on Sakra's stream today. She was playing Indiana Jones and the Infernal Machine, and the topic of Fate of Atlantis came up. And I've mentioned that Fate of Atlantis is one of my favorite adventure games of all time. I've played it like 4 times, and I've never finished it, because I would always get stuck and eventually drop it. But this one is worse. It's a text parser. And English is not my first language. I'm horrible at text parser adventure games. I tried a few. When I was a kid, I must have been, what, 12? 13? Let me think, actually. Yeah, about 12 or 13. I had a computer, and that's when I started playing old DOS games. And I tried to play, obviously, Leisure Suit Larry. And obviously I couldn't do anything on that game, because I couldn't speak English at the time. I could barely read it, much less write it. I couldn't do jack shit. It also ran too fast and I didn't know how to fix it at the time. So this is going to be an interesting experience, because this is a modern take on a text-based text parser adventure game. And I'm really curious to see how it goes because I haven't tried to play one of these in well over a decade at this point. So I'm curious to see how it goes. I haven't seen much of it on purpose because I want to go in blind. The very little that I have seen, it does look very interesting. Like I said, it's a one-man show, or one-woman show in the case. She did everything except for the music. And I hope the game does well, honestly. I've mentioned here on the channel before, I have worked in game dev. Game is coming out tomorrow. I'm sure she's very excited about it, and I hope it goes well for her, really. But again, I'm gonna be honest with the game. I do expect to enjoy it, but we'll see how it goes. I actually don't know what to expect, really. I didn't try the tutorial, didn't try anything. I just set the game up for today. And yeah, I think that's plenty for me to talk about, so let me move over here. It's all correct. Actually, now that I think about it, I did stream a modern game before. I played that piece of shit Joe and Mac remake, which was 2023. That one was rough. Anyway, let's get the game started here. Hello there, games on VHS. And before I rage quit, come on, I have to give it an honest attempt at least. Hello, yeah. I promise I do have access to a guide because I have access to a press review version of the game, so I do have access to a guide if I need it. But you guys know I don't like guides. If I get stuck for like 1 hour in the same thing, I'll check it. Just joking. Yeah. Look at the name of the game. Look at the cover art right here. This is clearly a very difficult action-packed platformer game that is unbeatable, right? Just look at it. She's just waiting to jump on platforms and get shot by enemies. Anyway, let me get the game started here. Your account is already in use. Come on, Steam. Be nice. Modern games, am I right? Music is pretty good. Don't you love it when a game has the copyright and it's just one person's name? Chris Bloom, yeah, EGA. Hey, look, let me get the mouse out of the way. It's very cozy, and the music helps a lot. The Hepsi chart in the back. Oh, we got other tracks in the song before the loop. That's very good, very solid. So that's we're in for a good start here. Let me see the menu. I've only fixed the window size and stuff like that. It has a text-based inventory, but by default, I'm not gonna change defaults. Graphical inventory. I think that's good. Text-based inventory. You should only use it if you really. Man, music is going. Can't complain about the music. Press and hold or tap. Press and hold is fine for me. Also click to walk, that's very modern. Visual cue for notes. Okay, all of this seems very reasonable and very modern, so to speak. I think this is a good starting point. Online hint book. I do have it open if necessary. And okay. If you like that cabin with the waterfall not right next to it as a direct reference to the lodge that was in Twin Peaks, then I need to watch Twin Peaks again. It's also very Canadian, obviously. Yeah, I might be mistaken, but I think I saw on the synopsis for the game that the main character has Maple in her surname, which is just so freaking Canadian. I'm gonna start with the tutorial, actually, because I haven't played a text parser in decades. Welcome to the tutorial room. My name is Nancy Maple. Yeah, no, her surname is Maple, just Maple. Nancy Maple. Like, it's difficult to come up with a more Canadian name. Alright. I'll be showing you some of the basics of playing a text parser adventure game. Thank you, that's important. Follow the text prompts at the bottom of the screen to progress through the tutorial. When you first enter a room, it's useful to start by typing look. Just start typing on a keyboard as you normally would. To exit the tutorial, type open door and walk out with arrow keys or click the mouse in the doorway. Look. When you type look in a room, the game will describe important features. You'll see a cupboard and a green door. The game will also list the other characters in that room. Jack is here. Jack looks like a skull. Type look Jack to learn more about him. Look man or look person will work too if you're maybe having trouble with names. I do have trouble with names. How did the game know? Look Jack. I'm bad with names, Jack. Jack is a tall, lean man with a shiny bald head. He's Mr. Richards' employee and is in charge of the cooking, cleaning, gardening, and myriad other tasks the lodge might require. He's wary. I'm starting the timer, by the way. He's wary, but still seems to be in decent spirits. Jack is somewhere in his 40s. Somewhere in his 40s. I don't know why I like how that is written. Jack is here to help with the tutorial. Well done. There we go, chat. We got a well done. How do you do? Looking at characters, he's talking to you, miss, you should answer. Looking at characters at different points in the game may give you additional information. Try to talk to Jack and see what he has to say. He looks tough and hard-boiled. He looks like, because of the thing on his chin on this screen, he looks like a skull to me. Like a red skull. Can I look at him again? Jack is here to help. Yeah, I think he's had enough of our shit. Talk Jack. Hello Jack, my name is Nancy Maple. I'll stop ignoring you now. Nice to meet you, Nancy. That's a very Canadian name that you have there. You can ask me about this tutorial. Type ask Jack about tutorial. Ask about tutorial also work. Can I just type ask tutorial? That achieves little effect. Ask Jack tutorial. Sorry miss, you can't ask me about that in the tutorial room. Ask Jack about tutorial. The default movement method is click to walk, shown by the 2 footprint icon. The blue in the upper left corner of the icon indicates what the target spot is. Right, it's the cursor center, okay. Or you can use the arrow keys to move around the screen. You can also ask me about inventory. Okay. Very nice chunky animation, just with the doctor order. Flapjacks and maple syrup, very important. Ask Jack about inventory. I'm gonna keep pressing enter before I start typing, just force of habit. You can access your inventory by typing inv or I into the text parser, or you can press tab. The cursor will change to an eye. Click the eye on the items on your inventory to look at them. An issue of the Toronto Eye from a few weeks ago. Click on the green loop icon at the bottom of the inventory window. The cursor will become a loop. Is that how that's pronounced? Oh, pixel art is solid. That's like it's what's on the thing. It's EJ graphics. If you play this game, that's not my setup because I'm streaming. But if you buy this game and you play it on your computer, by default it's pixel perfect. Like it will resize itself to make sure it's pixel perfect, which is a feature that is like people don't realize how important that is. Like it's just such a small thing. The game is just slightly squished, which you get used to and you ignore it after a while. Squished in the sense that you get a little bit of borders, but you don't get any shimmering with the pixels. That's so freaking important. I'm really glad that that's the default for this game. I changed it because of my streaming setup, but I really like that it's the default. You can examine some of your inventory items by more closely using the loop. You admired the minute dots that comprise the newspaper photograph of a round-cut diamond. The natural diamond described in the article would be an octahedron, not a faceted specimen. What an embarrassing inaccuracy. That's shameful, like they should fire someone for this.
Malkovich. 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 Malkovich.
Hello there, Zofair. Thank you so much for the cheer. Thank you for the support and for the 200 bits. Welcoming. And like all the pumping that scene, I don't know why it fits well with this the music and everything in here. You can close the inventory window by pressing tab, the escape key, or enter. You can also examine objects in the room using the loop. Type examine the cupboard to learn more about it. Okay, can I reopen this? Your lucky mineralogist's loop engraved with your name and attached to a handy lanyard. Great for getting a closer look at things. Right, but you can't do this and close. Right, you have to type to examine. Okay, examine cupboard. The cupboard is made of a lovely fine-grained wood, though it's seen better days. Most furniture won't be that interesting to examine. This is just an example. Okay, alright, I get it. Furniture is boring. Your opinion is noted. If you're not sure what to do next, you can check your notebook. Try Ask Jack About Notebook. Ask Jack About Notebook. Yeah, it's purposely made to look like an EGA palette and resolution. And it's a text parser adventure game, which is most of the reason I'm actually playing it. The notebook can be helpful if you get stuck. I'll tell you what you need to do next to progress through the game. Be careful. If you simply follow the notebook's prompts, you might miss important details. The notebook will display it if you type Note or N. To flip through your notebook pages, click the green up and down tabs, use the arrow keys on your keyboard, you can close notebook. Thanks so much, Jack. You can also ask me about that cupboard over there. Okay, look at Jack, talk to Jack, ask Jack about tutorial, and get the hat. Open door, walk through. We look to Jack, we talk to Jack, we ask him about the tutorial, okay. I'm glad you're on board. Yeah, no, this feels like a very cozy game. It's actually kind of a nice break, considering all the crazy shit we've been playing lately. Ask Jack about cupboard. You can open the cupboard by typing open cupboard. If you type open door, it will open the green door, not the cupboard door. Pay attention. Sometimes there'll be more than one cupboard, in which case you might have to walk close to the cupboard you want to open. Open cupboard right in front of me. Can I say that? No. Open this cupboard. Okay. You open it. Looks like there's something inside the cupboard. If you look cupboard, the game will tell you what the cupboard looks like. Looks like a hat to me. If you look in cupboard, the game will tell you what's inside. Oh. Search also works. Look cupboard. Cupboard is massive with a set of double doors with penalty. Search cupboard. You see a green hat in the cupboard. Look hat. Green hat? That's my green hat. I'll try take hat. Can I grab hat? That was my first. Yes, okay. You take the green hat. Congratulations, you've completed the tutorial. Open door to leave the tutorial. Congratulations, you're done. And I got an achievement. It doesn't show on screen, okay. Open the door and walk out to leave. Thanks for playing the tutorial, I hope it was helpful. This tutorial has covered the most commonly used parser commands, but there are more to discover, feel free to experiment. Yes. Alright. Open green door. If you're ready to leave the tutorial, either use the arrow keys to walk through the door or click the feet icon on the right. This room will be set once you leave it. Thanks for playing the tutorial. Can I say leave room? Walk in the direction. Ah. Walk to the right. Ah. Okay. It's fine. GG's and timer. 10 minutes. That's very good, but it was a little bit short. I guess. If it was longer, I would give it a better score, I guess. But 10 minutes, it's... and that's with reading all the text and doing all... We did all the side quests already. Let me stop the timer. We did all the side quests. We looked at all the text. We interacted with everything. I feel like if they had like at least 2 rooms to add some variety to it... Right, we barely used the inventory. So yeah, good potential, but you know... Puzzles were very easy, yes. Alright. Crimson, Ontario, 1914. Very nice graphics. Ooh, it's animated now. Fancy. Guts. Diamond in the guts. Look at the colors, man. Colors are very good. The Royal Canadian Museum, Toronto, Ontario. There you are, Nancy. This is it. What we've been waiting for. Alright, he's on the right. I expected him to be on the left for some reason. Far up north, a fisherman found a massive diamond in the belly of a fish. He just lies in. This could be a real boon for our mineralogy exhibit. We need something better than those dilettantes over in geology. I want our exhibit to be the talk of the town. It's too bad that we can't spare anyone to head up to the middle of nowhere on such a long shot. You could spare me. Let me go, Professor Plummer. You would be perfect. Everyone else is busy with the new exhibits. Well, I've just been learning the fighting system. That could wait a day or two, couldn't it? My English is failing me. You just want an excuse to enjoy a trip out of town? I'm not usually in the habit of sending unsupervised young ladies into less civilized regions. What, has this come up before? But as luck would have it, the discovery was made near a lodge where I'm sure you could stay while you conduct your field work. You win, Nancy, you didn't even have to try that hard. Get on home, pack your bags, and catch the train up north. Hooray! And there was much rejoicing. Thanks so much, Professor. And she grabs her purse and her hat. If you find something that can make a big splash at the museum, who knows? Maybe the university will finally accept you as a mineralogy student. Good luck, kiddo. I won't let you down. Few hours later. Nice train. Here's my train. Man, if that... All of these scenes, because we're traveling elsewhere, I think they're not gonna be reused. And of course we don't have memory or storage constraints now, but that's still a lot of work for something that is used for like 2 minutes. That's a lot of effort. Look at all the details and all the people and everything. And that's quality right there. This is it! My first time out of the city! I'm going to make the most of this trip. I can't wait to see the rocks of Northern Ontario. Goodbye, big city, hello adventure. The title screen music is still the best one by far, but I'm sure we're gonna get better stuff later. A few hours later... I don't know why it feels, because of the way the background is moving on the windows, I feel like the train's going backwards. And she's snoring. Excuse me, is the seat taken? There's an empty seat to the other side. You didn't have to wake her up, lady. That's rude. Not at all. Please have a seat. Thanks. I thought she was going to... My name is Kimi Kishiro. Where are you headed? Pleased to meet you. I'm Nancy Maple. I'm Canadian, if you couldn't tell. I'm bound for a town called Crimson. Oh my, you've got some hours yet? I should know because that's where I'm going. I'm a clerk from the Royal Canadian Museum. My boss sent me to check out the diamond claim up there. I hadn't heard about the discovery. Then again, I don't pay much attention to the news. It's a very strange story. Up by Crimson, a fish swallowed a huge diamond. A fisherman caught it, sliced it open, and there it was, this spectacular sparkling gem. If I'm the lady, I would ask now, what happened to the fish? Is he okay? I don't know why. That's the first thing that comes to mind. Can you imagine? I jumped at the chance to investigate. This is my first time out of the city. I couldn't be more excited. Where you will be staying when we get to Crimson? A place called the Crimson Lodge. That's not ominous at all. I'm staying in a Crimson Lodge. I'm a bird watcher. I hear there are nesting colonies of cormorants up there. That's what I want to see. Like, one of them wants to see a diamond, the other wants to see birds. This is so quaint. And I wouldn't mind seeing this... 500 locks? Is that a 5? The 500 locks while I'm in the area. I love to see the big ships up close. That is a 5, right? She's not saying the Sioux locks. Wonderful, we can be traveling companions. I'd very much like that. You and Kimi chat amiably for a while. As the day wears on, the rhythm of the train moving over the tracks and the monotony of the scenery lulls you into a deep sleep. Then she steals your stuff and runs away. But this scene is very good. Man, all these scenes that get used like once, that's a lot of work. The conductor announces, Crimson, they stop. Nancy? Nancy! Wake up, woman! It's time to go! Ah, thanks! Oh boy. Called it! I called it, she stole it. She grabbed the valuables and she threw the rest out the window while Nancy was asleep. Oh no, where's my luggage? Also, by the way, she has a different expression. Look at her face looking around. That's very good. That train passing the night was Chevsky's. It was... Like, the game is... of course this was going to come up with this game. When you set up like artificial constraints like that, I'm going to use EJ resolution, EJ palette, and all the other limitations. When you do that, you either fuck up the game beyond repair, or you really let like your work shine. Like, there's clearly a lot of effort here, and that's very good. And that's, like I said, I'm glad I'm having the chance to play this, because it's honestly, this is the kind of game that I would usually not notice that it was released. I would hear about it a few years later and not give it a second thought. So I'm glad that I got this opportunity. This is very high quality. Visually looks great, exactly. It's not here! There's no luggage left at all! And the other woman goes, oh no, what could possibly have happened? My field kit's in there! What am I going to do? The train will be leaving soon. Nancy, we have to leave now. Fuck your luggage, woman! Ah! And she just goes like, I don't give a shit, stop complaining. Oh, I had no idea anyone else was still on the train. Hello there. Hello? Okay, this guy's the killer. I assume someone is dead, and I assume this guy is the killer. I didn't also in the train. Isn't that funny? Not really. I was in the first class car, you peasant. I'm here to see the nesting cormorants. Is that why you're here? Cormorants? That like a bird? Is that a type of rodent? I hadn't even read the message. And he's already asking what the fuck is that? Oh look, it's Jack. Excuse me folks, but I was sent to pick up just one person from the station tonight. Mr. Albert Raspa. Or he's the servant of Mr. Raspa. This guy's a dick. This is... Mr. Raspa here is like the rich fuck that doesn't understand. What is a cormorant? Is that like a peasant thing that I don't know about? An European fellow expert mineralogist on assignment, hired by the federal government on loan from Antwerp. Do you really have to like announce everything? Is anyone else here an expert mineralogist? I wasn't told he'd be bringing any secretaries, wives, girlfriends, concubines. That's very intense, sir. Please stop. I'm sorry for the confusion, sir. We don't know this person. Please leave. Jack. I'm sorry for the confusion, Jack, but we don't know this man at all. Please keep him away. My name is Nancy Maple. My friend here is Kimi Kishiro. I was sent from the Royal Canadian Museum to investigate the diamond claim up by Crimson Lodge. And I'm here to see the nesting cormorants. I'm here for the fucking cormorants. Stop pestering me. We're both here to stay at the lodge and go about our business. Do you know which way it is from here? I sure know where it is because that's where I drove out from. You can walk there though, I'm taking the car. But I'm sorry to tell you ladies, the lodge has been closed to the public for months. You didn't hear? My boss, Mr. Richards, oh, he's not this guy's servant, it's Mr. Richards' servant. He's getting on. He's done with the lodging business. All he wants is peace and quiet. But then this whole diamond fiasco starts up, folks are all up in arms.
Malkovich, Malkovich. Malkovich, Malkovich, Malkovich. Malkovich, Malkovich. Malkovich. Malkovich! Malkovich.
So fair, your feelings because of the way they're talking. Thank you for the cheer, my friend. Thank you so much for the support and the 200 bits. We should get John Malkovich to play Jack in the Netflix adaptation of this game. He's not pleased at all, I can tell you. The gentleman is here on the government's orders. Mr. Richards can't do much about that. But you two... Well, that's unfortunate, but you only have yourselves to blame for being uninformed. Let's be off, Jack. Fuck these women. Get wrecked. Only have yourselves to blame. Yeah, he's a dick. Yes. Good evening, ladies. Now get out of my sight. The thing is, ain't no one's coming by here at this time of night. And the nearest accommodation is the lodge, which is a few hours away by automobile, even still. Look here, I'll drive you ladies up to the lodge for the night. Tomorrow morning, I'll bring you back here so you can catch the train. As it is, Mr. Richards is going to be peeved about hosting unexpected guests. I mean, even more than he's already. His sisters come up from the city to stake her claim. God damn it, now we know everything about everyone, like... He's not a good servant if he can't leave the house without bringing in a bunch of unexpected guests and telling everyone about his master's business. How does the entire town already know his sister is visiting? Hey, she brought a lawyer to boot! Fucking lawyers, yeah, no, I'm with Mr. Richards on this one. Come along now. Harumph. I just told the ladies to get lost. And now you do this. How dare you? Yeah, get the luggage, boy. Sure, I'll get those for you. Sir, your trunks arrived a few days ago. Boy, they sure are heavy. Very good scene, very good car. Very cozy game. Ah, yes, of course. My, sure gets dark here at night. It's almost like there is no sun. Lucky for you, I've made this trip many times. Used to be folks who come out here in the summers for recreation. And before my time, settlers came to this area in hopes of building lives for themselves. But once the mines were used up, there wasn't much reason for them to stay. The soil ain't that good. I suppose the places that are daily at night. Yeah, exactly. Like, what is more important, the sun or the moon? Well, the moon is way more important because it lights up when it's dark during the night. The sun comes out, it's already day already. Like, what's the point? Have you seen any cormorants? I'm hoping to see some. I just want my cormorants. You guys talk about diamonds and lodges and governors. I just want my cormorants, for crying out loud. That's all this woman knows. Yeah, they nest up in the cliffside. Stay away though, they don't like being disturbed. I don't care, I want my cormorants. Particularly during nesting season, which happens to be right now. So if you're so wild about birds, I'd let them alone. You do more harm than good. Besides, tomorrow morning I'll be taking you right back to the train stations. You won't have any time to go looking for them. I want you out of my town immediately. Have any other diamonds been found around the lodge? First of all, no way to know if the rock even came from around here. I've lived in this area for years and I never seen any diamonds, so I know for a fact that it didn't come from these parts. They say that man cut it out the belly of a fish. That diamond could have come from anywhere upstream. You folks are wasting your time, sorry to say. Who cares about shiny rocks anyway? No use to anybody. Is Jack? Okay, I'm gonna assume everyone else is a villain except for Nancy Maple. I think Jack killed the fish. We shall see about that. Alright, this guy's gonna kill Jack to get the fish. And maybe the diamond. Your travel-weary companions resist your attempts to chit-chat, since that Kimmy and Albert have fallen asleep, although in the almost complete darkness it's hard to tell. It's impossible for Jack to hear you from the back seat above the cacophony of the engine and the automobile rattling over the rough country road. Also, the others are snoring, which makes it even harder. You decide it would be best not to distract him anyway. Oh, that's good. All the scenes in this game are very cozy and good looking. Here we are. Wow, it's spectacular! You know what? I almost don't mind having more bodies in the lodge. Feels not so empty. Feels like old times. Make yourself at home while you're here. Thanks, Jack. Welcome to Crimson Lodge. I'm going to my room. Oh, look at the little cutout to see the inside. I like it. Harumph. Miss Kishiro, Miss Maple, your bedroom is upstairs at the end of the hall on the right. The bedroom across the hall from you, that's Mr. Richard's suite. Try to keep quiet and stay out of his way, won't you? He shares the suite with Margot. She's his lady friend. Lady friend, you say? I'm in the bedroom right next to yours, along with Mr. Shaw. He's my boyfriend. Albert demanded the use of my bedroom, so that's where he is. Don't know why he was so insistent, but the customer is always right, eh? He really wanted to sleep with Jack. That's the smallest bedroom and wasn't really meant for guests. Nessa's room is across the hall from Albert. I'd stay away from her if I was you. After I get this luggage upstairs, I'm going to start up some supper. Wouldn't do to have you all starve, eh? Eh? I'm Canadian. Can't wait for the inevitable Cormorant % speedruns. I swear to God, next time that woman opens up her mouth and she's on about cormorants again. Like she's just dying to see where can I bring... When is it appropriate to bring cormorants again? I'm going to bed. Do you think you're gonna dream about cormorants? Why don't you explore the lodge a little? Talk to the other folks. Most important, stay out of my hair. I'm a busy man. What hair? There's no way to be in your hair, sir. Not literally, of course. Of course. Of course. Oh, and if you want to shower tonight, use the upstairs bathroom near the stairs. It's very pink. You can't miss it. Wonder if Nat's still here. How many places do I gotta set on the table tonight? You and Kimmy head upstairs to your bedroom. You don't have any luggage to unpack, but you hang your hat and coat on the footboard of your bed to consider yourself settled in. Chapter 1 Introductions. Alright, 30 minutes in, you guys ready to start playing? To move Nancy, or you can use the arrow keys. I should talk to everyone and get to know them a little before dinner. Your notebook will tell you what you need to do to progress with the game. Type notebook or N when you need to refer to it. You have lots of notes, click the arrow buttons or press the arrow keys to scroll through them. Essential objectives that must be completed to progress in the game will be marked with XXX. No, it's asterisk, okay. 3 asterisks. Type review at any time to check your current goals. Seeing as I've lost my luggage, I don't have much to amuse myself with before dinner. Perhaps if I take a look around, time will pass a bit faster. Typing looking text parser is a good way to get your bearings. Game has autosaved. It's silent. I don't like that. I have to talk to Kimmy, Margot, Albert, Nessa, Corvus, Nathan, Ivan, and Jack. Type review. Should introduce myself to Margot. Jack mentioned her bedroom is across the hall from the bedroom Kimmy and I am sharing. Mr. Richards is our host, albeit a reluctant one. I ought to thank him for his hospitality. Jack mentioned Nathan. I should introduce myself. Talk to the sister, the lawyer, Jack, Kimmy, Albert. Okay, the game is very silent right now. Right, inventory. Still have our loop. The Toronto Eye and the notes. And we can use the loop not on itself. Aren't you a clever go? Yes. So clever, yes. Right, we did see that. Okay. Now if I walk the window, can I yell Cormorant? Ladies do not raise their voices unless it's an emergency, of course. We saw a Cormorant, it is an emergency, or nobody's listening to them. In those cases, shouting does help. Whisper, Cormorant! You can't whisper in this game. Oh. Mention the Cormorant outside the window. Oh, that's too much. Say Cormorant. You can't use say speak. That achieves little effect. Really? She should be jumping at the opportunity. Kind of a hottie. I think it's just you. I'm sorry, I need more pixels. I like a woman with pixels. She doesn't have enough pixels. Can I grab my hat? You take your green felt hat. Wear hat. You don't need to wear your hat. Of course I do. Okay. Look. Bedroom. Twin beds, matching nightstands. Kim has claimed the bed closest to the fireplace. Clever move on her part. The summer nights are still chilling this far north. During the west, back in the upstairs, Kim is here. Check nightstand. There's a small lamp. Grab lamp. You need a lamp, not a pair of them. They're perfect as they are. Check lamp. Okay. I don't know how careful you have to be with checking everything. Look, luggage. Just in the close-up. Okay. That's more pixels, I guess. Kimmy's better set case is made from hard-wearing, full-grain leather. Open suitcase. Please don't touch my things. Alright, we have to steal her, rob her of her stuff when she's... Tell Kimmy to leave. It would be a little rude to start discussing topics before talking to folks first. Talking to characters as the game progresses can be helpful too. Look at Kimmy. Can't use Kimmy to... Kimmy Kishiro is a petite Asian lady in her late 30s. She is ruggedly dressed in knickerbockers and sensible shoes. She seems shy and doesn't reveal much about herself. During the train ride, you managed to glean that her family immigrated from Japan in the 80s. Kimmy is writing on her sketchbook with a pen. Check sketchbook. You glance at Kimmy's sketchbook and see some written notes and some rough sketches. One of the sketches looks like it could be of a bridge. Ah, my sketches aren't very good. I'm too embarrassed to show them. Ooh. Kim is drawing a bridge in her sketchbook. Ooh, intriguing. Very intriguing. Talk to Kimmy. I've never been to a place like this before. I'm excited to explore, and I love meeting new people. I just care about the cormorants. Yes, you are the inquisitive type, aren't you? She's already annoyed. Jack did invite you to introduce yourself to everyone else. After all, it's only polite. I most certainly am. Would you like to join me? No thanks, Nancy. I'm exhausted. That bumpy ride from the train station has left me a bit frazzled. Looking forward to some peace and quiet before dinner. Ah, I can take a hint, can you? I'll leave you be. Oh, one more thing. While you were asleep, Jack mentioned some old lodge brochures, stored in the curio cabinet's drawer. They're meant for guests back when the lodge was used as an inn. Even though we may not stay long, he said we're welcome to keep them as keepsakes. Thanks, Kimmy. Okay. Open. Look. Look, cupboard. Fancy glass paint curio cabinet is full of fine items. Appearing intricately decorated silver stains catch your eyes. Grab stains. You're no thief. It's fine. Grab the stains. You can't use fine. Hello there, Maple Mystery. Aha. I did when I saw that emote before, I did kind of connect it with your name. I did have a thank you for the key, and yeah, everyone, this is the person that I talked to you guys about earlier. Everyone has been commending you on the art, and you did a good job with the palette and everything. I have only one complaint, only one, absolutely only one. I'll just let you know. It's too silent right now. I don't like when my stream is this silent. Open cabinet. It's locked. But I can see some lovely objects in there, particularly beautiful matching part of decorated silver steins. Break glass. You aren't a vandal? Come on. Nancy's a goody two-shoes. Open drawer. Open drawer. You open
Who are
it.
you and how did you get
Check
in here?
drawer.
I'm a locksmith. And I'm a locksmith.
Vincent Rosie, thank you for the follow. Enjoy the free emotes. Art is very good. It's me certain times later in the lodge when you get outside. There are nature sounds. That's fine. you don't need to explain yourself. I was just talking out loud. Don't worry. Title music is incredible, by the way. The curio cabinet drawer is open. Okay. Examine drawer. Curio drawer is stuffed with old brochures back when the lodge was still being run as an inn. Look, brochures. You don't have that right now. I think Jack says some all out brochures. I saw in the curio. Yes. Grab brochures. You pick one. Shit, I was typing and I don't know what happened. Look, brochure. Fancy. Oh, this is very fancy. Okay, so we are in guest bedroom 1? I think, yes. 40 plus minutes of music for the game. Yeah, no, like it fits the game well, but if I'm going to speak about the stuff that I really liked, the title screen music in particular is amazing. Look, painting. Triptych of small woodcuts on colored paper hang in silver frames. Black and white photograph of a mountain hangs over the fireplace. Grab painting. Where would I put it? In your bag. Under your skirt, I don't know. Grab pillow. Deference to the comfort of future occupants who leave the pillows alone. Man. Can we do a thief playthrough or something? Open door. Favorite line you've ever used on that clip. Nearly infinite minutes of silence. Yeah, no, like doing the 40 plus minutes of music is very good, but having all this silence, that must have been a lot of work. Type help. OD means open door. Interesting. Look, painting. Masterful oil paintings framed and hung at the end of the upstairs hallway. The plaque reads L. Harris. Steel painting. Sorry you can't do that. Grab painting? Where would you put it? Smear face on painting. You can't... Okay. I'm not liking the lack of options. Just kidding. Okay, there's no... Oh, that's so freaking fancy. That's so freaking fancy. The door disappears so it doesn't block the character. Look, bookcase. Bookshelf contains a variety of books on many subjects. Most of them are in French. Grab book. Bored already? No, what? Examine bookcase. That will not benefit from close. Okay. Look. I like that cheat where you get the horse card in Daggerfall. Clean all the stores by staying inside the stores as they're closing. That, yeah, I did that on Ultima 8 Pagan, and I figured that on my own. I was so proud of myself. Like, but you couldn't sleep inside the blacksmith shop, and I wanted to steal everything. So what I did instead, I grabbed the barrel, I opened the door, and I put the barrel in the door. Then I went away. Then I came back at night, and the guy couldn't close the door, so it was still open. I put the barrel away, and I took everything. That was so good. This is the master bedroom Mr. Richards shares with Margot. You feel a little weird about invading their private space. No, I don't. There's a wardrobe and nightstands to the left and right of the bed. There are 2 doors in the south wall and a door in the east wall leading back to the hallway. Wardrobe, nightstands, open wardrobe. Check wardrobe. Check wardrobe. Lovely wardrobe with a curved top. Look inside wardrobe. Wardrobe contains a few garment bags and folded up pairs of overalls. Grab overalls. Overalls are neither your size nor your style. Does it matter? Grab bags. Need the inclination and the ability to haul around heavy garment bags. Grab vase. Brilliant as you find this vase, you doubt it's only welcome such an action. Stop being so nice! Open nightstand. You open the nightstand. Look inside nightstand. Someone suggests this drive ambient noises. Yeah, I didn't think the game was gonna be this quiet, otherwise I might have prepared like a background something, but that's because I don't like the sound of my own voice. But at least there's plenty of stuff to talk about. I have to read all the comments I'm typing anyway. No shopkeeper can vend all these items. Maybe on the sequel. You should.
Malkovich, Malkovich. Malkovich, Malkovich, Malkovich. Malkovich, Malkovich. Malkovich.
Grab tape. There we go, got something.
Malkovich! Malkovich.
So fair, thank you so much for the my friend. Appreciate the support. Thank you for the 200 bits. You should make a DLC for this game that has a shopkeeper, and your goal is to get a high score, just steal everything and sell to him. Forget the rest of the game. You just want to steal everything. You take the adhesive plaster out of the nightstand drawer. Well done. You finally stole the one thing I allow you to steal. Lie in bed. You can't use lie. Sleep in bed. This isn't your bed. I don't care. I want... But mom! Open nightstand. You open the nightstand. Look inside nightstand. Nightstand is empty. Open chest. No but. Yeah. The trunk is locked. Unlock trunk. Don't have any keys right now. Finagle my way into the trunk. Can't use finagle. Jesus Christ, man. How do you finish an adventure game without finagling? Open red door. By the way, having the doors being different colors is extremely useful. And I'm glad that the game considers that to be red, because I know it isn't. Startle. Scare. By the way, look at the reflection behind the woman. Is it in front? Wait. Ah, it's still behind. Unplayable. By the reflection, the little white thing is in front of me as well. I'm inside the mirror. Am I a reflection? I think I'm not real, chat. Cancel everything. Postpone. Look, the boudoir transports you to Paris. I'm sure I butchered all of that. It's shiny, opulent, perhaps slightly tacky. It is very tacky, but that's the palette. Very, very pink. Very, very pink. And then it has an you mouse over and it has an explanation. I didn't have many options for colors. Mirrored vanity is the focal point of the room. Exotic perfumes hover in intensely localized clouds that you can almost see. Every movement stirs air currents that bring new scents to your nose. Doorway to the south leads to a walk-in closet, and a doorway to the north leads back into the master bedroom. Powder compact is on the vanity. You see a pretty blonde woman in a fashionable dress. Grab compact. You gesture towards the compact questioningly. Margot nods in assent. But of course, please do take the powder. You certainly need it. Fuck you, woman. Thanks. You accept the powder from Margot. Thank you. It is nearly empty, and I have another. Fuck you, peasant. Please use it for as long as you are here. Well done, you got talked down to. Open vanity. Excuse-moi, mademoiselle. These are my private things. I know. I don't... This dress, it looks a little bit large. You don't see anything noteworthy. Take dress. Either that isn't here, I see no need for that. Okay. By the way, I have no idea what that poster is supposed to be like, but it looks like a lady choking a vampire. And the vampire seems to be happy about it. And there's a dude in the back with a clown nose. Please don't mind me. I just arrived from the circus. I think this is going to take more than 2 streams. Sorry. A dark guy in the back. It's not that funny, I'm sorry. You know when you get the giggles for no good reason. It's a famous Henry Toulouse-Lautrec poster. Did he make a bunch of posters with clowns and vampires in them at the same time? Because that's a powerful motif. Woman stream. If that's the real name, I'm hitting the stream right now. Come on, we have a stream to get to here. Dark-haired woman in a crimson dress kisses a middle... I almost read kills a middle-aged. I'm sorry, I don't know if this is as funny to you guys as it is to me. It kisses a middle-aged man with a comb-over at a dinner table. She's kissing a man with a comb-over? Man! What's wrong with her? You're not sure what this Art Nouveau poster is advertising as it is in French. Talk Margot. Margot, I want to ask you about the poster. Hello there, it's nice to meet you. My name is Nancy Maple. You like the headcanon of it here too. Alright, I'm glad you like it, Maple Mystery. Don't worry, look. If you have never released a game before, it's a lot worse today than it will be tomorrow. Like, once it is out, you think that you're going to have to rush around trying to fix things. That's usually not how it goes. And even if it is, like, it's not as... If it happens, it's not a big of a problem as it feels it is. So don't worry, you'll be doing more than fine. I can tell that you prepared for this way more than I did when I released games back in the day. Should I Google first? Passed away, clearly Lautrec imposter. I welcome in dual names. Yeah, there is a Julia in chat. Hello there, it's nice to meet you. My name is Nancy Maple. I'm Canadian, if you couldn't tell by the name. Pleasure to meet you, mademoiselle. I am Margot. Welcome to Crimson Lodge. How long will be staying with you? I'll be kicked out of here tomorrow. I'm only here tonight. Unfortunately, I was sent here by the Royal Canadian Museum on assignment. But Jack says I'm due to leave on the train tomorrow, according to Mr. Richard's wishes. I see. I'm sorry you won't get to know each other better. Talk to Margot about poster. Ask about poster. Oh, Mademoiselle Maple, I wish I knew. Ask about dress. I wish I knew. Ask about what you know then. Look window. You don't see anything. Look out of window. The windows offer breathtaking views of the dense forest below. It's dark outside. Dark and stormy night. Vampires don't pass away. He got vampirized. There you go. Like, I don't know if you guys see that, but to me it looks like the vampire is looking up, smiling. Ah, strangle me, dear. That's so good, dear, when you do that with your hands. Your tiny little hands. Crushing my larynx. Okay, we got a better mirror here. Right, this mirror is less problematic. Look at mirror. Full-length mirror with silver frame must cost a pretty penny. Steel mirror. Sorry, you can't do that. Please? Sorry. Look, cabinet with shoes. Don't see anything. Take shoes. Michael's shoes wouldn't fit you. You've always been a bit of a flat foot. Take shoes for reselling. Can yeah, we have been told by the dead there's no... look, dresses. He craves death. And there's definitely some weird Moulin Rouge fanfiction where Henry gets turned into a vampire 100%. There's multiple pieces of it. Like, there's no way. If he can't die... that's his trick. Kill me by choking, my dear. And he's just enjoying himself. Dresses are beautifully constructed from fine fabrics. Take dresses. Dresses won't fit you. Take them anyway. Open wardrobe. Is this a wardrobe? Oh, look inside wardrobe. Wardrobe is full of feather bows and a rainbow of colors. Take bow. I don't think Margot would appreciate me parading through her things. I'll take it anyway. Oops. Oh, there's a pause. Okay, I just found a pause. Besides, I doubt I have the panache to pull off wearing one. Look. Margot's walking closer. Lucier is appointed. He has an enormous mirror on the wall and ornate bench in the center of the room. There's a shelf full of footwear, some fancy frocks on hangers, and a selection of elaborate hats, wardrobe, and 2 chests of drawers, surely bursting with more finery. On the north wall leads back into the boudoir. Why does everything here have to have a French name? Open drawer. Man, the animations are very decent. This chest of drawers holds Margot's delicates. Negligees, brassieres. Stop looking through the drawers and close them. Your face slightly flushed. Oh my. Canada. That answers a lot of questions. You close the drawers. That animation was... that particular animation, I don't know why I really like it. Open drawer. This chest of drawers holds Margot's blouses. There are 3 drawers and they all hold blouses. You close the drawers. Okay. Sure. Alright. I didn't open this one, yes. Open blue door. By the way, game. Look. An ensuite bathroom. What a luxury. You see a classic Victorian bathtub, a pedestal sink, a toilet, and a waste paper basket. The door in the north wall leads back into the master bedroom. No, it leads into the boudoir. Okay, pay attention. Take towel. Fluffy and blue as the towels are, removing them from the bathroom would be most inconsiderate. Take rug. May serve important purposes, leave them alone. Take a shower. Either that isn't here, it's just... Bathe. Oh, that's such a luxury. You'll be far more comfortable taking a shower. Shower then. You can use a shower. This is Margot's and Evan's bathroom. If you want to shower, try the upstairs bathroom nearest to the stairs. Shower here. You can use that. Use sync. Use is too generic, I guess. Look sync. Pencil sync has 2 tabs, one for hot water, one for cold. Take tabs. Open sync. Open tab. Flush toilet. That's a very, very chunky sound. No, that does go to the master bathroom. And suit. Open lead to toilet. Open lid. What did it say? Keeping the lid down is more sanitary. Indulge. Grabbed toilet paper. Look. Right, we did see this. Look basket. Waste paper basket in the ensuite bathroom has been painted bright cyan to serve as a bright visual accent. Examine basket. Look inside basket. Anything. Ooh. Okay. I probably missed a few things here. I'm not good at these games. Totally sounds like a toilet on an airplane. That's good. That's a good place to have a toilet. Okay, save. Okay. Open door. We can flush the toilet, appreciate the feature in games. Flushing toilets is like... It's impossible for you to see a toilet in a game and not try to flush it. And it's just common courtesy, okay? It's like you and the dev are having a one-on-one here where both of you agree to be polite. They let you flush the toilet and you do. Right? If you don't flush the toilet, you're in the wrong, by the way. Just so you guys know. Okay, this is very messy. This is the bedroom Jack is sharing with Corvus. Judging from the crate haphazardly filled with clothes, Jack didn't get much notice regarding this new living arrangement. There's a large dresser set against the back wall with containing many small drawers. There's a pitcher and a drinking glass on top. You also see a low coffee table, writing desk, bookcase, plush armchair, and a pair of beds. Door in the west leads back. Okay. Look, bookcase. You know, these kinds of books you see in bed and breakfast that are there for decoration seem completely uninteresting. Those are those kind of books. Take books. Bored already? Look box. It's important to flush, so fair. It's a social contract between gamers and devs. Looks like an old fruit crate. It's filled with a pile of clean clothes. Look inside box. If the crate has secrets, they'll remain a mystery. I'm pretty sure there's only clothes in here. Take clothes. Look inside bookcase. No secrets. Open drawers. Okay, she's doing whatever it's called, Wheel of Fortune. She's doing a Wheel of Fortune. I love that. Look inside drawers. I was worried that I would have to type for her to open each one individually, so thanks. After searching through all the drawers, you find moth-eaten socks, loose buttons, single shoelaces, and other sort of bric-a-brac. Nothing too interesting in there. Take buttons. Press buttons. Take picture. Ever awoken in the middle of the night with a fierce thirst, it would be monstrous to take the pitcher or glass. She had plenty of drinking glasses elsewhere. Maybe I should try the kitchen. Drink from glass. Look inside glass. Look inside pitcher. Okay, there's a briefcase here and another one, a suitcase down there. Look, briefcase. What? Look, bed. Single beds. Is a leather satchel. It's a satchel. Look, satchel. Satchel looks like the type used to carry important documents. Open satchel. Corvus' satchel is locked. Oh, unlock satchel. Can't unlock, you don't have the key. Take shoes. Too big. Open suitcase. Locked. Unlock luggage. Doesn't seem to work. Lock desk. Used to be like that individual drawers, but then it started to annoy you. There you go. Respect your own instincts. Oh my. You want all your doors to be quantumly connected. That would be even better. A sci-fi version of this game where you open a drawer and they all come alongside. That's not even hard to implement in real life. Why isn't... Right, that doesn't work usually because usually drawers are stacked. If you open them all at the same time, you can't access the bottom ones. I was gonna say, why don't they make a thing that has a panel behind and you pull one, they all come open? Right, because you can't open them all at the same time and use them. Yeah, you don't want them quantumly connected, so fair. That means you can only use the ones at the top. Writing desk hosts a blotter, a lamp, and a cup of pencils. Grab blotter. Not meant for writing on the go. Not with that attitude. Grab pencils. Never like getting smudges on your hands. So she doesn't write anything ever? Look basket. Waste paper basket is a great matter of fact. Look inside basket. Anything? Am I trying too hard? Don't find anything particularly interesting around the desk. Well, I don't know because I did find this zinc oxide adhesive plastic. That's very specific. By the way, after heavily scrutinizing the role of zinc adhesive plastic, conclude it doesn't benefit from closer examination. I have investigated myself and found myself guilty of no wrongdoing. She's a fountain pen lady, I think. We did have a talk about pocket protectors. I know graphical inventory is fine. Open door. Okay. Look, bookcase. Okay, so this is going to be nothing. Look, bookcase. Open drawers. She can't use the two on the bottom. Look inside drawers. Painted drawers are empty. Open cabinet? No. Okay, it does work. Look inside cupboard doors. Look inside cupboard. Current empty. Maybe Ness has been too preoccupied to unpack. Open wardrobe. You open. Okay, look inside wardrobe. Okay, look. It's a pretty large bedroom. There's a love seat in an armchair arranged around the low table. There's a wardrobe, dresser, and a painted cupboard. Door in the east wall leads back to the upstairs hallway. Look box. Jewelry box made of fine wood and has a brass lock. Open box. Unlock box. Grab box. Kick box. You wouldn't hurt a fly. Slap box? Kiss box. No thanks. Open dresser. Was this a dresser? Open cabinet? Okay. Look inside cabinet. Open cabinet. Look inside cabinet. Open drawers. Look inside drawers. Open suitcase. Unlock suit. Everyone has locks on their suitcases. What did I type? Okay. Open desk drawers. Look desk. Writing desk. Look basket. You're no thief, man. Do you know what what genre game you're in? Yeah. If it's not bolted, like just say something along the lines of the painting is bolted to the wall. It will the couch is glued to the floor with hot glue. Stuff like that, like just say it's bolted. Look, and then you type, look at what's not bolted down, and then list the things you can actually grab. Look basket, waste paper, look inside basket. There's nothing. Wonder why everyone has locked their luggage. Why don't they consider my needs? I'm actually more surprised about the fact that everyone has luggage that can be locked. Most of the luggage I've had in my life could not be locked. Okay, you can pause. I did run into that by accident, yes. Okay, this... She starts going down and already down. Going up and already up. That's very good. Okay, let me... Look case. Look bookcase. Shelf holds some old books generally interesting. Look inside shelf. Look inside bookcase. Grab books. This place is very large. What can I take exactly? What can I take? Can I type something Easter egg? No, that would be too easy, I guess. This place is empty. Do they have a murder hobo from a D&D campaign? Precisely. Look shelves. One shelf stands the back wall full of better books. Another shelf by the door holds lining and towels. Get towel. Get it anyway. Look bucket. Grab mop. That's Jack's job. Open chest. It's locked. Open wardrobe. Everything is locked. Man, Nancy Maple is coming to town. Lock everything. Bolt everything to the ground. Hurry up. She's almost here. You open it. Look inside. Wardrobe. And then wardrobe is full of dusty, cobwebby old junk. There's a cane, a blanket, old lamp, and some books. Grab cane. Seriously, and they're probably going, who the hell forgot to bolt down the adhesive plaster? She took the adhesive plaster, you fuckers. Look inside wardrobe. What else is there for me to try and grab? Blanket, old lamp. Grab blanket. Grab old lamp. Probably broken. Grab some books. Open chest. It's locked. Grab paint. Man, when she can grab it, she doesn't want to. It's so frustrating. I can't take anything. If you're playing an adventure game and you can't take anything, you just assume you're playing it wrong. You don't want the cane. I want the cane. We all want the cane. Watching an ad for home security systems. Open lid. It's not sanitary. Flush. Flush toilet. Flush toilet. Flush toilet. You can't use F in this game. Can I make it back up by doing too much of this? Grab toilet paper. Of course not. Open mirror. Look inside cabinet. Medicine cabinet contains the usual remedies you'd expect to find. Dr. Kilmer's swamp root, Mayor's system regulator and tonic red clovering pills, a bottle of catarrh remedy, and Big Chum's patent pills. Welcome into all names. Thank you for the follow, my friend. Enjoy the free modes. So, usual remedies you would expect. Is this the stuff they have up in Canada? Instead of actual medicine, take pills. Unless it's appear to be old and expired. You would be safer not to take these. Take pills. Capsule. Medicine. Doesn't look very appetizing. Look, it's that lady from Castlevania. She's smoking from her neck. Is she supposed to be naked? A woman with a voluminous whiplash hair is advertising cigarettes. She is smoking. Haha. From her neck, but still. That's solid attempt. I give it an 8 out of 10 for smoking. Grab carpet. It doesn't here. Grab rug. Kick bathtub. Open faucet. Look bathtub. Look tub. Far end of the room is a bathtub. Right, I wrote bathtub wrong probably 5 times. Open valve. You pull the shower valve. Look inside tub. Bathtub is empty. 1917. Real old-timey medicine. I'm a locksmith, and I'm a locksmith. I mean, back in the day, like, just slap some cocaine on it. It'll be fine. Open door. I don't know if it was like that over there, but here in Brazil back in the 10s and 20s and 30s, like 60-70% of the medicine advertised all the effects that it had, but it also usually said something along the lines of makes you more virile or helps your performance in bed or something very subtle along those lines. I don't know why that was a very important side effect. That woman looks very happy with her orange juice. Look, painting. Art Nouveau posters and advertising for absinthe, featuring auburn-haired woman in a sheer robe. Absinthe. Okay. Look books. Look portrait. There looks like to be a portrait. Can't use portrait in this game. Look photo. Photograph appears to be of even and SS parents posed in front of the newly built lodge. Take photo. Photograph showing more meaningful to even look shelf. Not that shelf. Look plates. Decorative plates. Take plates. Sit down. There you go. You sit down. Thank you. I need to sit down. I would be sad if you couldn't. I actually recognize that specific Art Nouveau poster. Right, and you can't, yeah, okay. Lie down. Right, you can't lie. Get up, okay. You stand up. Ooh. Is this a bug? If you type a letter, it shows us uppercase. If you do backspace and type it again, it's lowercase. I keep telling you, man, this game is more and more unplayable as you keep going. Most of the art is real art. I did figure that it would be based on what your previous comments, although I don't recognize anything because I'm an uncultured swine. Open door. Okay. Now the synopsis for the game talks about you paying attention to other people's conversations. So let me see if I can drop eaves. You can't use eaves. Eavesdrop, I guess. Exterior doors are too thick to hear what is going on beyond them. Okay. So you don't have to capitalize yourself. Right, but it's not consistent because that's a uppercase. If you backspace and try again, then it's lowercase. Yeah, it's whatever. Open door. Okay, let's go downstairs. It's giving me options. I hear voices near the doorway. What they're talking about. Eavesdrop! We've only just arrived, but I can't wait to leave. Ooh, and she just slides. And she's so happy. I'm eavesdropping! Hooray! Music in the game is very good. It's a shame it's not on all the time, but I get that it's supposed to be like old games. Last lighting. It's not the first lighting that we've seen. They're very dope. Hello there, Shinlocked said, so welcoming. Release this game. The game yearns to be free. I've always hated this place. We'll get this whole affair straightened out and be gone in no time. Of course, locating the wheel would expedite our departure. Look at that wiggling leg. The woman is like, what are you talking about? I told you I don't even know if there is a wheel here. And she's like, hold on, with over her eyebrows. That does complicate things, yes. Well, you do your job and I'll do mine. A note has been added. Game is autosave. That was important. That feels like progress. Open, search drawer, take the brochure, acquire lodge. The survivors are looking for a whale. Drop eaves. Roof eaves, yeah. I tried to drop eaves, the game doesn't have eaves. You have to eavesdrop instead. Look. Parlor is fussily decorated with elaborate wallpaper and a cushy carpet. Cut crystal bowl of Jordan almonds sits on a low table. There's a fancy pair of armchairs and a camelback sofa. A small bronze sculpture stands on an ornate cupboard. Door in the west leads outside, or the east connects to the main floor hallway. You see a stern older woman with gray streaking her brown hair. You see a tall, natty man with brown hair and a stripped vest. Talk to woman. Good evening, my name is Nancy Apple. Hi, I'm Canadian. It's nice to meet you. I'm Nessa Crab, Evan's older sister. What on earth are you doing here? Are you another one of the Evan's gold-digging girlfriends? Not at all, but I am a diamond digging mineralogist. At least I hope to be. The government has sent a professional to hand that. Stand out of his way. Talk, man. Hello, how do you do? My name is Nancy Maple. I'm Canadian. Hello, Miss Maple. My name is Carvis Shaw. I'm Mr. Nessa's Crabe, Nee Richards, lawyer. She is Evan's older sister. He gestures to the woman seated on the sofa. I'm here to advise her on the legal implications of the situation. Ask about will. I'm the elder child. By rights, this place should belong to me. I'll fight our father's will no matter how hard Evan tries to get in my way. Harumph. But that's none of your business. Mrs. Scrabble hired me to help her deal with the legal implications of this situation. We'll determine who truly inherits this land, will or no. Ask about Evan. Have you met him yet? He is my aimless younger brother. If he won't take advantage of his windfall, someone else will. Evan is a boring man with no imagination or ambition. I can't believe we're related. Mr. Richards owns this property. At least he claims to. We shall see. Ask about ambitions. Ask about lodge. Our father built this lodge many years ago to settle and work in the garnet mines. After our parents died, Evan stayed and kept up the lodge. He actually liked it here. He even used to run the lodge as an inn for a while, but stopped recently. He probably got too lazy. This lodge was built years ago by Clint Richards. He was Evan and Nessa's father. He settled here to reap the riches of a burgeoning garnet mine. Evan Richards has lived here ever since, mistakenly believing he owns the place by virtue of that fact. The truth will out when we find the will. Ask about mine. Those Jordan almonds have been there for at least a decade. That's what makes them good. I'll tell you anyway because I'm in a video game, but it's none of your business. Yeah, I did. Yes, there were garnet mines in Crimson when I was a girl. I've never seen them, of course. Garnets are such common gems that the Crimson mines produce nothing but crushed garnet powder anyway. Mrs. Scrabble tells me that her parents came to this region to mine garnets. Those mines failed and the town with it. Those matters don't concern me. Ask about concern. Nope. Ask about diamond. Diamonds are lovely gems, highly desirable, especially in Europe, you know, the civilized place. Diamond mine would be a major boom. Diamonds have no inherent worth, but are priced as the market demands, and there is high demand among the wealthy. Look at painting. Look at painting. Oil painting depicts a canoe docked on the shore of a lake. While you're no expert, you feel it's quite well done. Take painting. As much as I admire the painting, there is no way you could put that in your skirt pocket. Yeah, never mind. Take statue. Bronze figure would make an incredibly conspicuous and oddly shaped lump in your pocket. It looks very heavy. You can't just tell people that you're happy to see them. It's fine. Take almonds. Never know when a confection that could double a small caliber ammunition might come in handy. You take a handful. Well done. Okay. But you're not a thief. Yeah, it's Sean Logden said. So this is a new game. It's getting released in about 11 hours on Steam, at least. And I got a review key, courtesy of Maple Mystery over here. Let's take a look at the game. Not gonna go out yet. Open cabinet. Nope, okay. No open then. Save. Open door. Jordan almonds are basically rocks. Yeah, it's just 10 years later, it just means they're well preserved. Grab hose. Grab hose is here for a reason. To wash boots, leave it alone. Open faucet. I don't know what else I can do. Open drawer. Look inside drawer. My drawer contains some dried mud and parts of broken shoelace. Grab shoelace. Half a shoelace. Well, we can find another half later. Put them both together. Make a full shoelace. Sell it at a profit or something. Open door. Walk closer to the door. Open door. Open cabinet. Look. Make it easier to clean. There's a low basin for washing off boots. There's a wooden storage area with lockers, drawers, baskets, and cubbies for boots. Door to the west. Open locker. Look inside. Inside the locker. Okay. Open locker. Open drawer. Look inside drawer. Look inside the locker. Old red shirt. Grab shirt? Way too big. Maximum shoelace. Literally testing right now to make sure everything is okay. Yeah. I get it. I do. When I hear a horror story about a game that I worked on that was released after I left the company, so technically I can't be faulted for it, I wasn't there. It was a game that was a mobile game that relied on microtransactions, and it was made with Unity, and it used this graphical interface library that was not very stable. We had a lot of trouble getting it to work. We kept complaining that we wanted to replace it with something better, redoing the interface for the game, and they kept pushing back and shooting the idea down because it's going to take like a month to replace all the interface. It's fine, it's working. We're okay, we're not the boss here. We don't make the calls. So what happened is that they released the game, and when you were going to use text in the game, you had to render all the sprites for all the letters. So there was like a script or something where you would tell them all the characters that you wanted. It would build a sprite sheet for the font to be used. And then they released the game, and people would open the store to buy the microtransactions, buy the currencies, whatever. And we showed the price, and the price was dynamic, right? It came from the store that was being used on the phone. And you're gonna say like, okay, that's fine, that's going to work. It's numbers. A price is numbers. It's gonna have a comma, a dot, numbers. Of course, that's going to work. Except that in Europe, the price would come with the euro sign alongside it. And the euro sign was not on the sprite sheet. And I assume that happened in other places outside of Europe as well, with like other currencies that had their own characters. So every time someone tried to open the in-game shop, which is how the game made money outside of the United States or any country that used anything other than just a regular dollar sign, the game crashed because the UI library was absolute garbage. It like you don't have the character. Am I going to put like a hashtag, a pound sign, a question mark? No, I'm gonna crash everything. The game is gonna close itself. And that was a disaster. From what I heard, I wasn't there anymore. Yeah. Look, sync. Elegant pedestal, sync feature, flared base. Brass faucet smashed the hanging mirror frame. Look. This is a well-appointed powder room. There's a small storage cupboard, a green bar of soap sits on the pedestal sink. Oval mirror and the famous brass frame hangs on the wall. Door in the east. Take soap. Leave the soap alone. Open cupboard. Look inside cupboard. Grab tissue. There's plenty. We're supposed to be able to take one for ourselves, right? Come on. It's very important to flush the toilet. And if you try to open the lid, it's not sanitary. Was there anything else here? Take towel. Look basket. Look inside basket. Okay. Yeah, there's a lot of descriptions. That is correct. When I saw that it was a single person that made the game, I was thinking, no, that's fine. But there's no way they're going to like... It's going to take a long time to write descriptions like this, because they're not just basic descriptions. There is like the way it uses the words, it's like a novel. That's what I mean. It's creative all throughout. That's a lot of effort. That's beyond what I would do, but English is not my first language anyway. This is a rather large closet. You see some tools, a basket full of old rolled up rugs, a gigantic wardrobe, and a worn cupboard. A sledge, shovel, and a mop lean against the wall. Door in the east wall leads back to the main floor hallway. Shovel, mop, sled. Take sled. Take mop. Take mop. Take shovel. I don't need a shovel because I'm leaving. Okay. If that changes, we have to remember to come back here and grab the shovel. Open wardrobe. You don't have anything against mobile games. I do. I worked on a few. I just like working on them. I just like playing them even more. I also hate dealing with Xcode. Fucking hate Xcode. Look inside wardrobe. Wardrobe contains a stack of old cracked flower pots, a broom, empty keg. Grab keg. It's empty anyway. Grab broom. That's Jack's job. Let Jack... Okay. Open cabinet. You open it. Look inside cabinet. Look inside bucket. Grab bucket. I can't use because I don't... Okay, look tools. Variety of tools are hanging from nails. Jack used these for maintenance around the house. Take tools. Never been very handy with tools, except the geologists speak, of course. Unfortunately, you don't see one here. You get that? You mostly play the Rusty Lake games, though. Yeah, if you guys have heard me say before that I strongly dislike playing on a mobile device. Like, even a Game Boy, I'm not a fan. So the phone is just the same but worse. I hear voices near this doorway. I wonder what they're talking about. I like her face. She's like, biting her lip. Drop some eaves. Like, I get it. And there's nothing wrong with that. But every time I use the term eavesdrop, I really, really, really want to drop some eaves. So if you want to add that at some point, like just this phrase, I don't know how difficult that is. Drop some eaves. That would be nice. Ooh. So, what are we going to do about this? Please let me eavesdrop, that voice says yes. What are we going to do about it? We aren't going to do anything. I'm gonna stay out of everyone's way and wait for all this to blow over. There's a movie about that. Just head down to the pub, grab a pint, wait for the whole thing to blow over. Using that in real life. Man, dropping some eaves is amazing. I have all these eavesdropping. But what if they find... Shh, listen. If you wanna talk, we'll do it privately, later. Meet me in the study after dinner. Can I remember that? Probably not. Study after dinner. Ooh. Ooh. Open door. Oh, it was the other one. Okay, I'll go there later. It wasn't obvious which one it was. Is this like a portal? Enter portal. Ah. Enter gate to another dimension. Ah. Look at gates to another dimension. Look portrait. Look painting. Although the tapestry is a little faded with age, there are still rich colors woven into it. The detail is exquisite. Take tapestry. Tapestry. There we go. What? Look tools. Shovel brush, poker tongs. Take tongs. Take shovel. Look inside fireplace. Look fireplace. Fireplace legs and header are carved with simple linear flourishes. Imagine provides invaluable heat during the long winter months. There's some powdery soot accumulating in the fireplace. Dust soot? Wait, look to... Use brush on fireplace. It doesn't let you use... Yes. Brush fireplace. I don't know. Blow dust away? Blow dust? I don't know. I keep thinking there's something hidden there. Open drawers. Look inside drawers. There are some woolen blankets in these drawers. You must get chilling here despite the fireplace. Get blankets. Open cabinet. Look inside cabinet. Place brush. I'll try that, but I don't think it will work. Place brush. Put brush. A brush fireplace. I don't know. Look bookcase. Encyclopedias of varied interest. Desk is locked. Look desk. Even Richard's writing desk is sturdy mahogany surfaces on double pedestals, each of which boasts a drawer and a cupboard. Top of the desk is a blotter, brass lamp, a green glass shade, a clock, and a pen stand set. Grab clock. Of course, it's not going to work. Look basket. Look inside basket. Nothing in here. Malkovich brush. Malkovich. Open door. Oh, that's Jack. Who did I...
Malkovich. Malkovich.
thank you for the cheer, Zulfir. Really appreciate the support, my friend. It means a lot to me. Thank you for the 200 bits. No need to apologize, of course. Short version of the plot. A fisherman caught a fish, opened it up. There was a diamond inside. We are a mineral. We work as with a mineralogist office in the university. We want to become a student. We're not a student there. We offer ourselves to come down here to investigate. We do. We get in here. Our luggage was stolen when we were on the train asleep. And we're supposed to, like, they allowed us to stay in this lodge for now. We have to leave in the morning. And our goal right now is to just talk to everyone, but I'm looking at everything carefully to make sure I don't miss anything. Open cabinet. Look inside cabinet. Heavy pots and pans, plates, pretty blue mug. Grab mug. There we go. You take the blue mug. Well done. Open cabinet. Looking for that tasty fish. Yeah. That was the only guts we got in the game. Like, the guy opens it up, it drops its guts all over his hands. And then there's a diamond and then he cuts away. Look inside cupboard. Whoa there, I'm busy cooking up dinner. Get out from under my feet. Open drawer. Look inside drawers. Drawers are full of all the random bits and bobs one usually finds in kitchen drawers. It has everything you want it to have. Please stop asking. Look, Jack. Jack is busy. Talk, Jack. Hello, Jack. How are you doing? How do you need a hand? No, I've got everything under control here. You go on, talk with the other folks. Look. Kitchen has a rough-hewn rustic charm. The lack of decorations and fine furnishings implies that this room wasn't meant to be seen by the lodge's guests. There are cupboards along the walls and an icebox in the corner. Door in the west. You can see the dining room. There's a door in the east. Shit, I didn't see everything. Strip of yellow fly paper. Get fly paper. There's fresh fly paper out in the shed, but it's too dark to get it now. Let's leave it for tomorrow. Open icebox. Shit. Ice block is rock solid and frosty. Grab ice block. Of course not. You need to break the ice with something like a pick. You close the ice box. Ice is expensive and surely hard to come by in these parts. I didn't go back to... I tried to leave to the left and she automatically returned to close it because she's not rude. Look, dining room's impressive sight. Massive Persian rug covers the floor, top of which stands an elegant dining table and matching chairs. There's a buffet and a display cabinet setting against the north wall, and a pair of elaborate oriental jarniers are in opposing corners. Door, bar. Open cabinet. Look inside cabinet. Miss Maple is classier than I. She's proved about 300 times for us keep trying to pay for everyone's valuables. I'm just being smart and practical here. She refuses to listen to reason. The glass paint cupboard has some nice porcelain dinnerware inside. Is this what I did? Yes. Open drawers. Look inside drawers. Cutlery, serving implements. Open cabinet. Cupboard. Look inside cupboard. Soup tureen, cocktail shaker, and a gravy boat. Grab boat. It's delicious, don't eat it constantly. Who doesn't eat gravy constantly? That's a lie. Cupboard contains a chafing dish and some serving platters. Were we here? I don't think we were here. Oh, look, another painting. Look bar. This is a cozy bar decorated in warm hues of crimson and coral. Trio of stools are stitched in front of a elaborately curved bar. There's an oversized armchair and a striped love seat. During the west wall, etc. Dining room. Look bottles. It sounds like the setup to a joke. Soup tureen, cocktail shaker, and a gravy boat walk into a bar. Most everyone is classically doing most adventure games. Before everyone not super glued. I mean, that adventure games require you to have all the inventory. Multitude of bottles, various liquors. Look painting. Lithographed poster advertising absinthe hangs in the corner. It's absinthe everywhere. That's main export of Canada at this point. Okay, I've seen this. I have seen this, yes. What about this? Nope. Billiard table dominates the center of the room. There's a cue stand against one wall and a card table nestled in a corner. During the western outside, main floor hallway, we can't take the... I'm not gonna bother. We can't take anything. Because it's 1917, everyone was into absinthe and... Oh, this was... I thought this door led outside. Okay. Look basket. Look inside basket. Open drawer. Look inside drawer. Look. Conservatory is a stunning showpiece of a room. Surely the expense and trouble to bring this many panes of glass this far north must have been enormous. There's a doorway. Husky older man wearing beaten up dining overalls. You see a tall broad man with long dark hair and a fringed jacket. Talk old man. Talk man. Hello, my name is Nancy Maple, and I'm a Canadian mineralogist on assignment from the Royal Canadian Museum. I'm Evan Richards. Look, you and your friend can stay the night, but tomorrow morning Jack will put you on a train back to the city. But my boss sent me up here on behalf of the Royal Canadian Museum. I'm a mineralogist. I've got too much on my payroll as it is, what with my sister and that lawyer of hers. And one mineralogist is already one too many. Hello, my name is Nancy Maple. How do you do? Hello, Miss Maple. I'm well, thank you. My name is Nathan Cardinal, a family friend of Evan's. How do you know him? Oh, I don't actually know Mr. Richards at all. The Royal Canadian Museum sent me here on assignment. I'm to survey the land and find out if there are diamonds here. A discovery like that would surely make a splash when the museum opens to the public. You're wasting your time, I'm sorry to say. My family has lived in this area for many, many years, and have never found diamonds here. Small red garnets are still plentiful, but of little value. Alright, I'm going to... I already said who was the killer, right? Because there's obviously a few murders going along. I already said who the killer was. Now I'm gonna guess that this place is full of diamonds, and they have been painted red to look like garnets. And that's why it's a crimson garnet diamond. And we're going to uncover the mystery of how it's actually all diamonds. And someone just went in there and just dug everything out of the wall, painted everything red, and put it back into the wall. Very, very elaborate. Who else do I have to talk? A few people. Open door. It's dark. Is anything out there? I have no need to go out this way right now. You sure? Because I haven't found everyone. Okay, let's... I did talk to Jack. I did talk to these two. I get the impression that there is a door that I didn't enter up there. I could be mistaken. Yeah, that one door is still closed. Okay. Open door. There we go, the killer. He's very careful. That's not the most efficient. I wonder if we can stay here for like 3 hours and the dude never runs out of white pieces of cloth to put into the wardrobe. It's a small bedroom, humbly furnished. Albert insisted on getting a room to himself despite its size. The furniture in this room is of simpler make and consists of a wardrobe, desk, and nightstand. There's a pitcher and a drinking glass on the nightstand. A door in the west wall leads back to the upstairs hallway. Albert is here. Look, Albert. Albert Respa is a stately, well-groomed gentleman in his 50s. His monocle gives him an elegant air. Antwerp sent him as an expert mineralogist to verify the diamond claim in crimson. You have a hard time imagining him doing field work. I wonder why. Albert is unpacking his things. Call Albert names. Spit on Albert. Nope. Kick his shins. You can't use kick. Can I get in the way? Nope. Open chest. What on earth are you doing? Get away from my luggage. Talk Albert, I guess. Hello, Mr. Respa. How are you settling in? Please, miss. I'm busy at the moment. I can't chat. You hear Jax calling supper. It's time to head to the dining room. Alright, so this part of the game is just talk to everyone. I know that maybe I did way too much stuff. And I barely got anything for it. I got a mug and a piece of paper. How rude. He is very rude. Your favorite item ever picked up was Unstable Ordnance in Space Quest. I haven't played Space Quest. That's how most people play it. I mean, if you're gonna play this, there's two main ways you go into a game like this. One, you've played adventure games before, and you just open everything, look into everything, because you know that if you don't, you're going to have to go back and do that again later. Because you messed up in the past. The other way is you go in naively, you've never played a game like this before, and you just go, ooh, what does the quest log say? Ooh, I have to talk to these people. Dum-de-dum, talk to everyone. Okay, next quest. This game is easy. I should play more games like this. They're so trivial. Most people start rooting around the furniture and ransacking people's belongings. Precisely. And I'll say this, okay? You have to have the places furnished with a lot of stuff. And I keep joking that, oh, I can't take anything, the game doesn't let me take anything, etc. But here's the thing, your two alternatives are either you don't furnish things, You open cabinet. You can't. Take book. There's no book. The shelves are all empty. The other alternative is you let them take everything and they carry a useless item in their inventory for the entire game. There are games where you do that and it's horrible. So this is actually probably the best solution. Paradoxically, the rookies think these games are easy. Yeah, I think that if you don't know how to play, it's fine. It's the same as every game. You just walk around and you type what you have to do. You don't even have to use a controller. By the way, there was a thing on the menu to start a controller thing. Can you use a controller to play this game? Ooh, he's gone. Can I take teapot? You take the kettle, but you resolve not to leave the kitchen with it. You can't imagine someone just walking away with your kettle. Okay, that means you have to use it here. So open ice box. You open it. Get ice. Kettle. You can't use. Pour water from kettle on ice. Where would you like to pour water on ice? Eagerly pour some hot water into the ice block. Aha! Some of the ice has melted away, revealing a wooden handle. Grab handle. After a few tugs, you're able to pull the wooden handle off the ice block. The rest of the tools is pointy and made of metal. Hooray! It looks like I found an ice pick. Jack must be left the ice pick on top of the ice block. When the ice melted and refroze, it gradually got swallowed up. Well done! I mean, she's the one that came with the explanation, not me. But yeah, you don't have you don't have hot water and ice on the same room and not expect people to do exactly this immediately. Like when they say, "Ooh, this is a nice kettle. I can't take it out of the kitchen. That wouldn't be nice. Oh, I wonder why." And if you try to leave, despite us throwing hot water on the ice and making a mess on the floor. No, we have to close it. You have to be tidy. Yeah, pour worked. The more you play, the more you try successful or not. One of these days, I talked about this at the start when we were talking about adventure games. One of these days, I'm finally going to play Fate of Atlantis and finish it. Like, I think I've played that game enough hours to beat it twice, but I never did. Now we have a nice peak. You have to try new verb whenever. Lobotomize self with pick. Can use lobotomize. Put ice pick under eyeball. Sorry, you can't do that. Please stop asking. -3 out of 10. I mean, yeah, you could have multiple endings. Maybe you don't even put an ending here. Just make it so you don't understand what people are talking. You have to play the rest of the game hearing nothing but gibberish. I'm not about to hold this hot kettle around with me. Before you leave the room, you turn the kettle to the stove. That's very good. I'm not even reading, I'm just taking the little animations in. That dude on the left, the Even, I think that's Even. Even is like very intensely looking at people while eating. He's like this. Like, he's not trusting anyone. Like, you can grab my food, but you can't leave my sight. And maybe that's the intention here. Maybe he's just like doesn't trust anyone. That's why he's doing this. By the way, she was talking about gold diggers, but I just realized that this lady is with Even. So that's a little bit too obvious. You appreciate the animations aren't synchronized. That's, yeah. Sunfall, that's very well put, yes. Like, just either have them have a different amount of frames or have them play at slightly different speeds and let the engine take care of the rest. That's very good, yes. My goodness, what a lot of company we have tonight. Humph! This is giving me indigestion. Yeah, I mean, you have to pace yourself, dude. And I keep saying, man, these scenes that exist and are only used once. Like, you can't be cutting any corners, you can't be taking any shortcuts to do this. I'm going to draw this entire scene like it's animated. Look at the... God damn it, look at the light behind the hair of the sister. It's all of this, and I'm sure it's going to be used only once. And there's the shadow of his hands on the... Pay attention to the shadow of his hands on the table. It gets lighter the further the hand is from the table. I know it might not seem like a lot, but it is a lot. I'm sorry. There's a lot of work. Yeah, the flickering shadows, the light on the ear. Like, look at the ear of the guy. You see the light flickering on it. It's amazing. You forgot that you did that. And you did that with the limited palette as well. Of course, it allows you to do this, but still. All the salad and vegetables just doesn't agree with my stomach. I want some potatoes! I said give me the brandy. This food is giving me indigestion. You're welcome to leave. In fact, please do. Ha! You'd like that, wouldn't you? I'm not going anywhere until we find out if that diamond came from this land. And if it did, then you better believe I'm getting my share. That's what you think. Yes, it is. I just told you. Boil him, smash him, stick it in a stew. What's taters, master? Yes, that's what we think. That's what I'm here to ensure. I don't know if I like the lawyer. At least he's straightforward. Like, it's like, yes, that's what you think. Yes, sir. Precisely. Thank you for understanding. Hey you, how long is it gonna take? Harumph. I will begin my field work tomorrow morning. I can't see Humph and not go Harumph instead. Crimson used to be a garnet mining town, yes? Yeah, but forget about visiting the mines. They blasted the mine entrances shut years ago when they closed it down. Unless the fish had a pickaxe, broke into the mine, swallowed the diamond, then dove back into the river? I would play that game. Who's with me? Let's play a game where you play as a fish. You grab a pickaxe. And every day in the morning you go into the mine. And every night you go back to the river bringing the diamonds. There you go. It's a prequel to Crimson Diamond. Yes, I see. No fish with pickaxes, you'll say. I've never even been there. Couldn't tell you where it is. He's evasive. He obviously knows something. I don't know if I like the lawyer, every person, everywhere, across all time. Isn't there like that joke? Here on this... On the graveyard, there's a tombstone that says, here lies a lawyer and a good man. And the dude goes, I didn't know they were burying two people on the same spot now. Mr. Richards gets a sour look on his face and digs back into his meal. He looks like he's done with this conversation. Margot, what a lovely necklace you're wearing. Let me try and steer this conversation away from awkwardness. Thank you, mademoiselle. Monsieur Richards, he gave it to me. I'm very fond of it. Cheap trinket? Misshapen paste jam in a cheap setting. It's a white garnet, not glass. My Ivan, he found it here in Crimson, didn't you, Mon Chéri? Is that how you write Cherie? I don't know French. Never mind, Margot. No one wants to hear about that. Shut up, woman. I'm not giving you gifts to talk. I'm giving you gifts so you shut up. My sapphire brooch. Now this is a real piece of jewelry. Bought it myself. Ma chérie would be the feminine. That's enlightening. Thank you, Sunfall. So she didn't say mon chéri, she did say mon cher. Like that, okay. I obviously not arguing with the Canadian dev how French is supposed to go to work, okay? But thank you for the information, that's actually enlightening. Well, I think they're both quite nice. I regret I asked anything. Ooh, this guy looks so freaking cool. Man, you can see the distrust in the guy with the monocles. Nathan, I read in the newspaper that most of the land up here was once parceled out to settlers. Is that how this plot became property of Mr. Richard's father? Oh, the subtle lady looking at him to listen. About 50 years ago, this land was annexed by the government. Various treaties were signed in exchange for preservation of our hunting and fishing rights, and financial compensation. The promises described in those treaties were not honored, by the way. Settlers came, mines were dug, and Crimson was prosperous for a time. And again, another scene we're gonna see for a few minutes. I love it. But eventually the mines were exhausted, most settlers abandoned their homesteads, and Crimson became a ghost town. Only Mr. Richards and his family remained. Yeah, we like the peace and quiet. Sure. I like how his sister has her arms crossed. I'm not eating this shit. Fucking vegetables. Like that necklace that the woman has with that crystal garnet, whatever it's supposed to be called. That's obviously an indication that he found something and he's not letting on. Yeah, he knows what's up. We liked it? I always hated it here. I hate everything, can't you tell? Look at my face, I hate everything. A government screwed over First Nation people? Shocking. No, not... yeah. Of course. I sure do miss peace and quiet. I love that it's in all caps. I'm gonna take a screenshot of this. This one is too good. This is a solid candidate to have as like a string background or something. Just this with his text. All caps. NASA and Corvus are the first to excuse themselves from the table. They head to the bar for a nightcap. Albert follows them for a snifter of brandy and one of his cigars. Jack clears away the dishes and goes to the kitchen to wash up. After eating a minuscule portion of supper, Margot heads upstairs to draw a bath. Of course she can't eat too much. I like how the characters are all so consistent, like, of course there are like the archetypes present in here and all that, but like sometimes they fail to be consistent, and I like how they are very clearly well defined in here. Kimmy heads upstairs to get ready for bed. I didn't even see Kimmy. There are no cormorants inside the lodge. She's dead inside. Nathan and Evan remain at the table, lingering over their desserts. The candles have burned down a fair bit over the course of the evening, leaving small puddles of wax solidifying on the tablecloth. Well, that was a lovely meal. Just the three of us here is not awkward at all. Yeah, Jack does a good job. Usually I wait for Jack to come clear the dishes so I can put off getting up. Looks like he's taking longer than usual to clear up, what with all the extra guests. I feel a little responsible for Jack's extra workload.
I'm the locksmith.
Maybe I ought to give him a
And I'm
hand.
the locksmith.
From Magpie, thank you for the follow, enjoy the free modes. Kimmy doesn't want magpies, she only wants the cormorants, I'm sorry. He'd appreciate that. About time someone made themselves useful around here. You want to speak, Mr. Peace and Quiet. Okay, that was not awkward at all. Get up. Can't wait to play this game tomorrow. It's really good, Magpie. Like I'm enjoying it, and I don't like this genre particularly. And that's probably going to be like my end review after I'm done with the game. I'm probably going to say like it's really good because I don't like this genre and I didn't mind this game. Because that's the thing about like games in genres you don't like. They have to be good in other ways. Like they have to have a good setting, interesting characters, good dialogue, music, graphics, something. Like that
Wouldn't
was.
now be a good time to save your mission?
Sure, I guess.
Here we go, pal. I hope it's the right apartment, Michael. Good grief.
Zofair, thank you so much for the gift sub for Magpie. For Magpie, enjoy the emotes, the animated emotes, and the ad-free viewing. And do you get anything else? You can use those emotes on Discord, I guess, if you join. So yeah, thanks a lot for the support. Good grief, yes. I really like that. There you go. I'm partial, of course, but I freaking love my animated emotes. But yeah, I talked about this when I talked about Hades. Hades is a roguelike. I don't like roguelikes. I want to, but I don't. And I still play through that game. I beat it multiple times to get the final ending because the content was very good. And that's the mark of a good game, even if it's not the kind of game that you like, you're still enjoying it. Ask Jack about helping. Can I help you with anything, Jack? Sure, give me a hand with all these dishes. Help with dishes. You help Jack wash the dishes. Thanks, miss. Lots more dishes than usual. Happy to help. Now I gotta go see Mrs. Krabby and Mr. Shaw in the bar. I have to make sure they don't drink us dry. And of course, I need to get Mr. Richards his hot toddy. He likes a soothing drink before bed. Okay, people who speak English, what is a hot toddy? Is it like a hot chocolate milk, something like that? And get a warm fuzzy feeling in your gut. It is, you do. It's alcoholic, but yes. I'm asking because toddy is literally one of the main brands of chocolate milk here in Brazil. It was weird to see that word in there. We actually have toddy in here. It's not alcoholic, it's just chocolate milk. And I don't want to keep Margot waiting. Ooh. Is Jack the one handling Margot? Is Eva's not handling Margot well enough? Yeah, he by the way, look, I like the lamp lights next to the text box, and they grow taller as the text box goes taller as well. Warm alcoholic beverages. All right. You know what? Because I live in a tropical country, of course, I've never had hot alcoholic beverages. The concept sounds weird. Although there is one where they boil wine or something. It smells good, but I don't like alcoholic beverages. Hot apricot rum tea. I really wished I like alcoholic beverages because that sounds good actually. Forget about the last one, won't you? What, the one that I did pay attention to, you handling Margot for events. And she looks to the side. Gonna handle Margot. Your region is hot and cold. Definitely not forgetting that. Of course not. I'm gonna. Before I forget, I wanna ask Margot about Jack. Oh, they closed their doors. We can. What was that game? Soul Blazer? I think it was Soul Blazer. We can put our wand on people who are sleeping. It's just there, chat. Was it Soul Blazer or was it? I don't even remember the name of the other one. Like that mattered. I hear voices near the doorway. I like how she's biting her lip. Oh my gosh. Gossip. I can't wait for the gossip. Drop some eaves. Every time, man. I'm sorry. You can hear muffled voices in the boudoir, but the speakers are too far from the door to hear them clearly. Perhaps you could listen at the door with an item that would help. If I can figure out what to use, maybe someone else would know. Put mug to door. Ceramic mug wouldn't transit sound very well, but a similar item would do the trick. Yeah, I need a glass. Maybe we can get one from the kitchen now that the guy is not there. I mean, get glass. There was a glass somewhere. It was in a bedroom. Let me see if I think it. I don't want to judge, but I think it's a little bit rude when a game shows you an item, doesn't let you grab it, and then you have to go back and then it lets you grab it. Here. Grab glass, but shh. But I need it. Try the kitchen. Okay, let's go back. But I have been to the kitchen. They didn't have glasses. Time to slide into the ends, baby. Sliding to the ends. Can't use slide. Nope. Okay, maybe not the kitchen, but here. Grab glass. Again. Okay, maybe I have to open a bunch of cupboards. Open cupboards. I didn't open these ones, apparently. Grab glass. Seriously? Open. I keep trying to press enter to... I see glasses now. Grab glasses. There you go. Atta girl. Look inside cabinets. Sorry, no Lord of the Rings reference here. A locked door. Down to -6. Drinking glasses, pots and pans. Grab pot. Oh. If I want to use this, I'll be doing it here in the kitchen. Like Jack's cooking too much pan. Okay, I need to use a pan in here. Put pan on stove. What is this? Almonds. Can I cook some almonds. Wait. The ice pick. Okay. Put almonds in pan. Place almonds in pan. What can I cook here? I'll probably have to grab something else. Maybe I can grab this. Wait. Grab fly strip. As much as you hate looking at this strip of fly paper loaded with flies, you don't have any more fly paper as a replacement. I want to cook some flies. Yummy, he says. What? Shit. Okay, I have to remember that I can grab this pot and put it here. Look, cabinet. No, you don't. It's protein. Okay, there's no animal suffering. They're already dead. Alright, you just put them in the sink. Good as new. Alright. You can just like, if you cook them well enough, you can just like mash them. It's like a protein cookie or something. It's crunchy. I would imagine. I wouldn't know. Sorry. There's a display cupboard with a bottom drawer and a sideboard with a cupboard and some drawers. Imagine they're on the fly paper, so they're gonna have like a little bit of sweet tanginess to them. You don't even have to season them. Okay, I'll stop. You said that it's fair. I'll interpret it as I would like. Not imagine. Put glass on the door. With the help of the drinking glass, you can hear a conversation behind the boudoir door. Boudoir door, boudoir door. Say that 3 times fast, boudoir door. Let's have a look. He's already here. He said he was going to check with the drinking people. And then he would go tend to Margot. He couldn't help himself. He was like, lady, I was looking at you the entire day. They were talking about your necklace, and I came here to help you out of your necklace. He couldn't wait. Let's have a look. Just frying them. Oh, monsieur, you are wonderfully helpful. I cannot thank you enough. I'm sure that's not what was going on here, but it's going really well for my joke. I'm doing a bit and the game is really helping. Thank you, Maple Mister. I appreciate it. I cannot thank you enough. I do what I can. Mon Dieu! Yes, your hands, mister. They're so large. Mon Dieu. Sacre bleu. Sorry about that. I can go slower. But you know we gotta go slow. I hadn't read the part about going slow. The pamphlet. I don't know if this is as funny to you guys as it is to me, but the dude is like, you know, it says on the pamphlet, ma'am, we have to go slow. We can't enjoy ourselves if we don't go slow. It does. More's the pity. But I think it's working. You hear some muffled cry? That I do. Please, mademoiselle. Look at the pamphlet. Follow the instructions, mademoiselle. Of all the streams you watched, I've enjoyed it the most. I'm glad that you are enjoying my enjoyment. I swear to God, you put like some... you replace this music with some saxophone or something. And you got a special edition cooked up. Shh. You gotta keep it down, especially tonight. So many years around. You're right, of course. This must remain our little secret. And then he complains it's not very little, ma'am. The voices go silent for a little while. Alright. I think we're done here. I got a skedaddle. Thank you so much for using the word skedaddle, by the way. It's not used enough. I have to skedaddle before Mr. Richards finishes his drink and comes to bed. Do skedaddle, my friend. We can't skip to step 5, man. Of course. Merci, Jack. Your days and nights are so very long. You know what else is long, mademoiselle? You got that right, and I'm not done yet. Having all these folks in the lodge, I gotta work that much harder. I'm sure they will be gone soon. Everything will be back to normal. The only problem with me joking like this is that I'm not putting any of this to mind. I'm going to forget everything that happened today. I'm gonna be here back tomorrow for the next stream, and I'll be like, what happened in this game anyway? Something about me putting a glass on a door, listening to a couple being intimate or something. I hope so. Bonne nuit, Jack. Good night. I keep telling you, good night. Okay, you don't have to do that whole... whatever you call it, that French act. Good night. Not... You hear footsteps coming towards the door. And then Nancy goes, oh Jack, can I see that pamphlet? Wanna show me that pamphlet? Thinking quickly, you duck behind the big blue chest. Nice. Well done, you dropped the eaves. Skedaddle is from the 1800s too, pretty appropriate. Alright, I freaking love skedaddle. There are some words in the English language that are amazing to me. Skedaddle is like... I want to see people use it like seriously, like Jack. Jack is straight-faced. I'm gonna skedaddle. You have a pet peeve with period stuff. Yeah, that's one hole I don't want to go into because I would be pissed at everything all the time. By the way, I think we are on chapter 1. I have been here for 2.5 hours. I think this game has more than 5. So I think the time estimate that I got from Maple Mystery was... it's not going to work for me. 7 chapters, alright. At this rate, we're going to take 20 hours to finish the game. It depends. I know. If you're just playing the game, if you're not streaming it and read it out loud, of course, you don't have to open all the doors in each chapter, Cooper. Of course I do. The one cupboard I didn't open had the item I needed, okay? You know what that tells me? That I didn't open enough drawers. Alright, that's the game teaching me. You dumb fuck, you have to open more. You're not doing it enough. Now, I think the game... I'm starting to get the feeling that the game might be too civilized. Because I got close to the door, I should drop some eaves right here. I get close to the door. No, you can't. You need an item. And that item must be in the kitchen. And I'm not complaining, that's great. That means that I'll finish the game without getting stuck in it. But I think the game is too civilized. Maybe I don't have to open everything, but yeah. You couldn't open it before. It's cupboard TV now. I couldn't open it before he was done with dinner. That's true. That's true. After waiting a few minutes, Margot leaves her boudoir and heads downstairs. You manage to sneak across the hall to your bedroom. What a long and intriguing night this has been. Oh, I didn't even talk to the people in the... I think the game is ending the day automatically for me. Outstanding. Fantastic detective work, Nancy. You're a natural. Am I? Did I... Thanks? I guess. Whew, I'm exhausted. What an interesting place this is. It's too bad Kimmy and I have to leave on the train tomorrow. Please. I know the game is very, like, whimsical and positive and all of that, but please. And if it doesn't happen, it's fine. I'm sure it's still gonna be a great game, but please, let me wake up to a murder. But he can't be the mineralogist guy. Right? Someone has to die, and it can't be him. Like, I don't know what happens in the game. This is my first time playing it. Please let someone die and not him. I want to see him go harumph at the murder. just like, I can't do my work with a dead body around, or something like that. But it does sound like there's a kind of game that would have a murder coming up. Oh, I'm exhausted. What interesting, yeah. Look at this. Later that night. Oh, fuck. I was looking at that. That was rude. Okay? Chapter 2 Excursions. I was looking at the bridge. Wait for me to press something before skipping. Yeah, you got an achievement. Okay, we got a murder, but it was the bridge. I'm sorry, that doesn't count. Public infrastructure is the victim. Okay. I'll take it. A murder is a murder, I guess. The bridge better be bleeding, okay? Malkovich is still alive. Is each night gonna have a different piece of public infrastructure going up?
Malkovich.
Going up in flames.
Malkovich.
Surprise murder victim.
Malkovich.
Zofia, thank you so much for the cheer. And yeah, thanks for the support, my friend. Thank you for the 200 bits. I don't know if Maple Mystery was here when we were talking about John Malkovich. We want John Malkovich to play the part of Jack in the Netflix adaptation. CPR was, they've done it by then. Canada Pacific. Oh. Rail system problem wasn't nationalized. I thought it were when you said CPR, I thought you were talking about reviving the bridge. I swear. Okay, Nancy, I'm all ready. Let's go. I wish you could stay here longer. It's such an interesting old place and such intriguing folks. She wants to stay. She sabotaged the bridge. She just looks like a goody two-shoes. I know what you mean. She's not talking about the I forgot the name already. The birds. What about the birds? I can see that you need a minute. I'll meet you at the front door. Thanks, Kimmy. Lulu. Lulu, fancy animations. What a peculiar place. The doors are blue. Game has auto-saved. Wait, is this some A-Scanner Darkly bullshit? Did Nancy sabotage the bridge overnight? You know, I did consider that, like, she's actually the villain of the game. And in the end, she's going to be the murderer of the bridge and everyone else that dies. And in the end, you're gonna have the portrait of her being very sweet on the corner. I killed all of them. And I would do it again. I would do a replay of that game. Is there anything here? I don't think you can't open the nightstands. Can I grab this vase as a souvenir? Okay, let's try to skip for now, see what the game hands to us. Still have to go outside. Ah, Nancy, are you ready to go now? Seems a little dark for these vibes. But that's what would make it good. Right? You go in and it's a cozy EGA text parser adventure. And then at the end there's like a Guts Geiger lab below the lodge, where they squeeze the bloods of the victims into the diamonds to make the garnets to disguise them. You know, it fits with my previous theory, right? That they painted the diamonds, but they can't paint them and put them back in the wall. So instead they squeeze the victims' bloods on top of the mine so it seeps into the ground to change the diamonds into garnets. It's the perfect crime. I don't know, I think it would work really well. Are you ready to go now? Yes, I think so. You and Kimmy follow the dirt path to the carriage house. You find yourself falling behind as you marvel at your surroundings, the first time you're seeing the grounds of the lodge in daylight. You're surrounded by greens of every shade. The Dreves are taller than most buildings back home. They stand densely in countless numbers as far as your eye can see, swaying slightly in the breeze. Their eaves are dropping. As you near the carriage house, you can hear the distant roar of a waterfall. The land feels alive. Blood garnets. I know I've been making this joke. Are garnets red? My mind tells them they should be red. I don't actually know. See? It works. You'll let the blood seep into the diamonds to turn them into garnets. And then you go through a dark ritual to drain the blood out later. It's kind of money laundering, but with guts. Exactly 2 shades of green. Nice. There you are. Come on now, we gotta make this train. Is the guy leaving as well? He didn't do anything. I think he's just enjoys the car ride. Ooh, they can run off the bridge and then she jumps before, because she knows the bridge is out. Right, let's go. Jack drives you and Kimmy back to the train station. The car ride seems a lot shorter this time, maybe because you can see your surroundings. Sully, Thelma, and Louise. Yeah, they just jump out the back and the car goes in. And they go back and, oh, it was such a tragedy. We'll cook for you now. And they police on everyone. That's interesting. Is this because it's the same place as before but with a different palette? That's a clever reuse of assets. Because it's the same place, it's not even reusing much. Technically. Wait, here I'm gonna check the telegraph machine in the station. You wait in silence. Early morning in the deserted town is so quiet and nearly makes your ears ring. Reading that made me aware of my tinnitus again. Did you just hear Jack gasp? Is Margot here? What is Margot doing in the station? Jack's taking quite a long time in there. The music even stopped. I'm going to check on him. Whoa, hey, I told you to wait outside. Is there a murder victim in there? I want to see it. If there is, can I see it? He puts something in the pocket. Jack looks agitated. He stuffs a strip of telegraph tape into his pocket. That animation was good, because I could tell exactly what happened. What's wrong, Jack? I like her calm demeanor. What's wrong? Did someone die, Jack? Someone you cared about? We're going back to the lodge. Bridge's out. Don't know how long. Oh dear. Are the cormorants okay? Oh, by the way, any of you folk know someone named called Carl? No? Never mind. Why do you ask, Jack? Did Carls do something to your family? Telegraphing the station for him. It was printed off on the machine after my message, so I cut it and pinned it to the boarding side. That's how messages get passed on to people in this area. It's a decent system. Well, I'm going to send a message to my superiors. Wait here. Harumph. What happened to the bridge, Jack? Come on, tell me. An accident. Jack, look at me, Jack. It was not an accident. The train can't get to Crimson. Looks like we're stuck with you for now. That's slightly rude to say. Jack looks over at Kimmy. Looks like you got your wish, eh? But like I said before, leave the cormorants alone. And she goes like, but they're so juicy. Kimmy flushes but keeps quiet. She can't think of anything. She wants the cormorants. You stand in tense, awkward silence until Albert reappears in the train station's doorway. I'm ready. Let's be off. The journey back to the lodge is so rushed and bumpy there are times when you're afraid you'll bounce right off the automobile. It's far too noisy to even attempt conversation. Jack just wants to get rid of you. It's draining him. But the cormorant, please. Are they nesting? Can I nest with them? Can I join their nest? She's very intense. Albert leans back in his seat, impassive. Kimmy, whom you come to believe was a kind and quiet sort, looks pretty nervous. Maybe even a little angry. Oh, man. Yeah. Kimmy has a sordid past with birds. Jack is mostly silent, white-knuckled hands wrapped around the steering wheel. You realize you don't really know any of these people, and you're stuck with them. I can't let myself be distracted. I have a job to do. When I get back to the lodge, I'm going to start my field work. It's been a long morning. I'm gonna put the kettle to boil if any of you want some tea. You hear Jack mutter something under his breath about needing to see even. After I fetch my field kit and change into my field clothes, I'll be commencing my field work. Please do not disturb me. Field kit and field clothes for field work. Got it. You're a field person. I'm going out to get a breath of fresh air. And she takes her suitcase with her. She's going to camp in the woods. Well, I guess I have my work kit out for me. Still wonder what happened with my kit on the train. That's why I want to open the suitcases. I want to know who stole it from us. Someone is hiding something. You know, someone that just sitting there would be dive bombed by hummingbirds. Kimmy runs in, flushed, covered in bird shit. God damn it, those cormorants again. This always happens to me. Well, I certainly can't dwell on that. To obtain samples, I need a few basic tools. Well, it's going to be on the notebook, so I don't have to write it down. Civilized game. She's also terrified of birds. Fantastic. This ice pick I found earlier will make a splendid geologist's pick. I was talking about how Tears of the Kingdom does this. When you get to a spot where the character starts to go, I need this, this, and this, but you already did it. He instantly goes, okay, I already have this. And I already have this. I love when games do this. They don't do that all the time. Most of the time they don't. I'll also need a hammer that when used with the pick will have me chip off samples of rock. Okay, I don't have the hammer. A small shovel. Okay, I know where it is. I didn't grab it before because she thought she didn't need it. And a streak plate to test the hardness of the minerals I find. Okay, plate, hammer, shovel. Something made of porcelain will do the trick. Hint, hint, nudge, nudge. Game has auto-saved. I think Jack mentioned that cormorants like to nest on cliff faces. That might be a good place to get a sample. Is Nancy also interested in the cormorants? I should also check on Albert's field work. Maybe I can learn a few things. Ooh, I hope I can finally do a bit of digging. Literally. Okay, I know it all saved. Okay, so let's grab the shovel. I think it was here. Yes. Grab shovel. Shovel is way too big and heavy. I can find something smaller. Grab smaller shovel. Grab. Scoop. Grab. Hammer? Is there a hammer in here? No. Grab, play. You know what? I could make a macro on my keyboard for those and just go into every room typing everything and grab from where it is. Okay. I hear voices near this doorway. I wonder what they're talking about. Drop them eaves, girl. Use glass on door. Put glass on door. With the help of the drinking glass, you can hear a conversation behind the study door. So, it's a problem. Do things get any worse? Who could have done it? Who would be capable? Nancy Maple. Since the cliffs are on the edge of the water, she might also be able to do some digging. Literally. And no mods to time you out. Who could have done it? Who would be capable? Do now, burn the tape. Tell no one. Keep an eye out. You got it. You wait a little longer, anxious for more details, straining to hear more of the conversation. What could have Jack learned from the telegraph tape? You are so deep in thought that you fail to hear the footsteps approaching the door. Doo-doom. Hey, what do you think you're doing, loitering outside doorways? Get! Sorry. Did they say get back in 1940? I want some follow on the case. Hello there, trash cat hacking chunker. Nancy Maple is the #1 suspect, working triple time to cover her tracks. Yeah. She's going to go on the cliffside. She's going to push that guy from the government and get his field clothing and field kit to do her field work. A note has been added. Okay. Can I go back in here? I want this. I want this. I want this. Look, tools. Grab shovel. No, I need it. This is a small shovel. Game. Okay, maybe I should go outside and check the tool shed so we can get some flies. It's so lovely out here. You've never seen such a sight. The lush green land spreads out in all directions, rambling up and down in gentle hills. You can hear a swift river nearby and bird calls. The air smells fresh and new. Perfect weather for murder. You sit down. You gingerly step around the soft patch of earth in front of the bench before taking a seat, not wanting to soil your shoes. Ouch! I think I just got a splinter! Such a peaceful splinter. You stand up. This is not a comfortable place to sit. Whole splinter out of S. Look. This is the west side. By the way, we don't have the lamps on the sides anymore. We have the trees. That's such a nice detail. It depends on where you are on the text boxes. The side of the walls, a cobblestone path leads west to a gazebo. South of here is the front section of the lodge. North is dense forest. There's a huge gazebo here, or maybe it's a bandstand. That's not a... There's no appreciable difference. It's built close enough to the lodge to be convenient, yet far enough away not to disturb guests in their rooms with sounds of revelry. Ooh, revelry. Gazebo. That is correct, right? Gazebo? It's like a garb zebra. That means the train is innocent, yes. The train is accessory to murder. The lodge is to the east and the carriage house is to the south. Let's do some revelry. Look inside gazebo. Doesn't seem to work. I'm thinking of a bunch of things, but I've already tried and the game doesn't let you do them, so... Okay. Look. Carriage house is larger than many homes back in the city. It has an asymmetrical roof and two entrances. The main entrance is set at double doors for the automobile, smaller side doors for people. North leads to gazebo is the lodge, south eventually leads to the river. Open big doors. They're locked. I'm gonna say this before it becomes obvious. If the game has a crowbar, that's 11 out of 10. Every game needs a crowbar. Alright? Small door. Okay, this one is open. But I want to go here, I'm fat. Oh. I know it's literally two different scenes. But oh man, this is... And then you have the cutout on the side. I could do this for hours. The dithering, yes. This is the rocket launcher. You just like the word. I'm not a big fan of gazebo. It sounds a bit dumb if I'm gonna be honest, but it's fine. It's okay. It appears that the carriage house has once used as a stable. The stall is empty, but there are some old hay bales being stored at the upper level. North leads, I don't care. Go upstairs. Go up. Climb ladder. You climb up the ladder. She has a very stable climbing animation. That's a nice animation getting up there. That's a nice view. You can't see, but there's a window at the top of the thing there. She's just watching the birds. I keep forgetting their name. Look, hail. Hey of Bale. Look, hey. Okay. Even a city girl such as yourself can tell that those hay bales are old and dusty, since that there hasn't been much need for them in a long time. Eat bale. Doesn't look very appetizing. Search hail. You guys can see that I have a problem with the concept of hay bales. Look inside hay. Climb down. Okay, that's just reversed. That's cheating. You really like the art in this game? People have been talking about the art. It's really good. Yes. when a dev limits themselves to something and they let that help them instead of hinder them, it's always great. Open stall door. There was already no, this one. Stall. Open stall. Don't need to open the stall. Who says? Look, car. It's an REO touring car. You've spent more hours than you'd like in that automobile. Get sore just looking at it. Yes, they say points at, yeah. I mean, I've played an adventure game on stream before, and I don't think I was this interested in it. So I think that speaks volumes for this game. And it wasn't a bad one, it was Toonstruck, but the game was a little bit weird at times. I think it wasn't consistent. This game is consistent. That's what I like about it. Get in car. I don't know how to drive, of course. I'm a woman. I can't drive in 1914. We'll see about that. Search car. Examine car. Look inside car. Really? Ooh. Can we grab our rock and smash him in the head while he's not looking? That's an odd game. It is very odd. And it kept triggering DMCA because of the classical music. You've reached the western limit of the property. To the north you can see the carriage house. The roar of rushing water is to the south. East leads deeper into the woods. There's a huge boulder here. Albert is here. Talk to Albert. Good morning, Mr. Respa. How are you today? I'm very busy, miss. And I don't like women. Maple. Miss Maple, I'm very busy, as you can see. The fieldwork must be comprehensively performed. Well, maybe that boulder isn't a good place to start. It looks to be a glacial erratic and... Excuse me, young lady. Are you trying to tell me my business? How amusing. Run along then. Maybe you can help Jack in the kitchen. I take it back. This guy can't be the first murder victim. Harumph. I'm a mineralogist, not an ornithologist. You can't use the weather. Nope. Diamonds carry a certain mystique. The aristocracy is mad for them. Very busy with the rock, must be the Rock of Ages. That's a very good game, by the way. If you haven't played Rock of Ages, it's cheap, it's small, it's fun. Yeah, I think he did still. Look at field kit. Albert Raspa's field kit lies open on the ground. You miss your field kit so much. Look inside field kit, because I think that's ours. Take field kit. Albert is a little peeved at me already. I shouldn't antagonize him any further. Maybe if I ask him nicely, he'll let me borrow his tools. Ask about field kit. Wow, Mr. Raspa, that's some field kit you've got there. Yes, please don't touch anything with your woman hands. It's a good movie and game. It is. His portrait is amazing. Yeah, I like... It's very simple, but I like when they do like portraits that like go out of the frame like this. It gives it more character. Ask to borrow field kit. Ask about borrowing. You are too curious. Ask about the game. No. Ask about rock. Excuse me? I was curious about your professional interest in this glacial erratic. This rock is granite, which is a type of intrusive igneous rock, but not the appropriate type. Will you please leave me alone? Granite has a high quartz content, whereas diamonds are found in ultra-basic rock that is low in quartz. What will make you stop? Can she continue? Please let her continue. Furthermore, granite and diamonds don't even come from the same depth in the earth. Thank you for your research, Meeple Mister. It's greatly appreciated. Listen, miss, please, let her continue. Ah, she stopped. I was enjoying that. Miss Nancy Maple, Mr. Raspa? Yes, Miss Maple. Gosh, she's probably Canadian. I have had just about enough of your help. I'm returning to the lodge to get out of the sun. Yes, he's so pissed off he's leaving. When I return to my work, you will not interrupt me. Do I make myself clear? No. I'm gonna piss you off again. Harumph. Okay, Mr. Raspa. Please leave the field kit behind. There we go. I should take advantage of Albert's absence and study that fascinating boulder. Well done, you pissed him off. Amazing. Study rock. Take field kit. Albert's a little peeve. Maybe if I ask. Nope. Kimmy was drawing the bridge. Fuck. She sabotaged the bridge. I forgot about this. I should ask her about it. But I should do so in a public place so she doesn't kill me. Okay, meet Kitty at front door. Obtain these tools. We got the pick. We need the rest one. Obtain samples. What does the telegraph tape say? Talk to Albert in the kitchen. Alright, so maybe I can get samples from this now that he isn't here. But I need the equipment first. You have a strong, sharp tool to obtain a glacial erratic sample. Right, so this is what we need here. Now you need a hammer to help drive the ice pick into the boulder. Grab hammer from field kit. Look inside field kit. Rock guy is annoyed by rock talk. Yeah, that's suspicious. Imposter, precisely. Love the autosave names. Fieldwork, back home, question mark, helped with dishes, talk to everyone. They're very, like, they are the save file names you should use in your games. I think that's the logic behind them. Okay, so we need to get a hammer and come back here, obviously, that's fine. Like, if you enjoy Moon Logic, first of all, why? Second, this game is not for you, it makes too much sense. The vignette frame with the shadowed plants. It's like everything is so solid and consistent. Like, and it's not trivial to do that with such a limited palette without it getting too busy or too gritty, too polluted because of the dithering. Like the dithering here on the path going down there, it's almost too much. But because it's in the background, you don't walk there anyway, it's fine, it works because the path down here, it's clean. And that's like, I'm sure, like, I'm not a pixel artist. I don't have a single artistic bone in my body. I'm a programmer, I'm dumb. I don't have a light inside me. Like, it's do you guys remember that it's a meme with where there's like a vending machine that has a message taped on the front, and it says, "My light is broken, but I still work." And whoever posted the meme said, "Yeah, big same here." So yeah, I'm not an artist, but I can recognize some of this stuff, and just the fact that it's clean where your eyes are drawn to. Like you go here, oh, the kid is gone. Someone stole it. Ask Albert about kid. So the fact that where you walk and where your eyes are focused most of the time is clean, and the dithering that is necessary because of the limited palette is elsewhere. That's something that an artist thinks about, especially pixel artists, not me. I can only appreciate it when I see it. Okay, so I can go here. I'm not going here yet. I want to find the hammer. Oh, it goes further. Oh, here. This is where I want it to be. Open door. Composition. Oh, shit. Don't let my call here. You're talking about composition. Shit, I didn't see what that said. Smokehouse is small, but looks like he gets a job done. Great close to the ceiling is blackened by soot or something. You can see the orchard to the north, a forest clearing to the west, and a river to the south. South. Oh, grabs. Oh, interesting. Lots of stuff in here. An array of smoked meat and fish are hanging to dry and cure. Work table with a deeply scratched work surface against one wall. You see a big bag of salt, a barrel, and a large pot. Get fish. Because I can cook this stuff on the pot on the kitchen. Look inside pot. Look inside barrel. Well, isn't there a barrel there? Yeah, there is. Look, barrel. Pickle barrel. Open barrel. And there's no... You can't open it. And I don't need to. Is that diversion? Are you trying to make me forget about the barrel? That's tricky. Use pick on barrel. Open barrel with pick. It is a pick, right? Ice pick, yeah. Open salt bag. Ooh, grab salt. Do I need a container? Ooh, I have a handful! I have a handful of salt. The rock salt appears fairly unremarkable. I can give this to Albert and say, look, these are samples. And he will be like, oh my god, it's diamond dust. Because he's dumb. As expected, the rock salt is composed of irregularly shaped crystals, but generally cubic in shape. They are whitish to colorless. Some of the crystals appear irregularly shaped, more octahedral than cubic, but salt is fairly brittle and is water soluble, so they can be just about any shape. We got notes, I think. I probably need to use like, what? 3 samples from sources outside. Is this a sample? Man, I need that hammer. Either it's a sample or you use it for cooking later. You love her rock nerdery? I think that it's like, when I saw the synopsis, she's a geologist. I was like, okay, mineralogist, I think. Obviously, there has to be some rock nerdery in there. I was worried that there was going to be too... Ooh. Fancy. So I was worried that there would be too much nerdery. And I'm very glad that it is there, but it's not overbearing. Which is like the right amount. Like you can get the nerdery to be endearing, but if it gets overdone, it gets annoying really fast. Look inside log. Rotten log is full of moss and gross bugs, but there's a thing and a little metal whistle. I did see the thing glistening, yes, whistle. You take the duck call from the rotten log. Well done! I still want the hammer though. Oh, this is so fucking fancy. I know it's just a separate scene, but it's so fancy. So freaking fancy. Open door. Open basket. Hello there, Delamort. Does this game rock you, or is it something to chip away at? Yes. Yes. We need a hammer to chip away at things. The game is very good. It looks awesome. I keep getting slightly impressed by the graphics. Like, of course, on the first few scenes, you're like, oh man, this looks really good. Then you get used to it, but every now and again, like, all these scenes, like, I think it's obvious that despite the very good animations on the characters, it's clear that the backgrounds and those zoomed in scenes, those were like 80% of the... I was gonna say of the graphical work, but maybe of all the work in the game. But it shows... is that a basket? It smells dump, which is no surprise. Candles and ores are stored here. You see a tackle box. Open box. Open up the dust. Grimy tackle box. Eat vote. It's... There we go. That's it. We got the hammer. I'm out of here. I'm not even gonna fully explore. The game is too civilized. You don't have to fully explore. Eat bolt, hammer, salt. Whoa. Oh, okay. I was pressing up and I was going to go left, and I got distracted for a second, and the character just deleted itself. I didn't see it go down. I didn't see it go down. I know what happened. And then I'll go back. Where is it? Oh, okay. That's what happens when you get distracted. Okay. Grab sample using hammer and pick. Grab sample. Beep beep beep. You chip a sample out of the glacial erratic using the ice pick and the hammer. It's essential to make my fieldwork comprehensive and include anything geologically interesting, even if it doesn't apply to my goals. Maybe one day someone will be conducting fieldwork on glacial erratics, in which case my observations would be vital. She wants to do research, chat. That's research talk. That's research talk from people who haven't been doing research for long enough. Where people go, I'm going to contribute to science. It's not like 10 years later when they're like, fucking more citations. Or how do I find more people talking about obvious shit? I can't stand it anymore. I still need to collect 2 more samples from outside the lodge. I don't have a scratch plate. I'll have to improvise. A bit of unglazed porcelain would do the trick. A little shovel for digging samples would be very useful. I'll take a look among Jack's gardening supplies. Which have to be on the gardening shed, which you haven't found yet. The PC speaker beep. Yeah, it was. I was expecting a different sound. You know what a glacial erratic is. I have no idea. I assume it's a piece of ice that started just dancing and moved elsewhere. And now it stopped here. It became a rock. And if you think really hard about it, that's probably not too far off the actual definition. I'm going to go over time a little bit with the stream, actually. I'm enjoying this. It's fine. See if I can find the gardening shed. Not the ice. A rock that a glacier moved and then left it when it eventually melted after the ice age. That makes a lot of sense. That is, if I weren't joking around, that would be my guess. The name does make a lot of sense. Grab X. Don't get any funny ideas, Nancy. Besides, you doubt you could pull it out. But I want to murder, Mom. Let me murder. Apple orchid is in the process of being harvested. Ripe red apples hang in the trees and litter the ground beneath them. See a bushel and a tree stump with an X buried on it. See the garden shed in the distance? There we go. Wesley's vector house. Yes. Look, bushel. Bushel is made of wooden sleds and has a long handle. I don't know what a bushel is. It's empty. Right, so it is a thing. Okay. Pick apple. Doesn't seem to work. Grab apple. They look like those very tart apples that hurt my teeth. Good for pies, but not for eating. Seriously? Nancy, grab an apple. These don't taste good. She's doing the last glacial maximum about 2 miles thick. You can imagine seeing that. I don't know. I hear that a thing is traveling at like in space at 10 kilometers a second, and I'm like, what? That means that no, that's too fast. I try not to think too much about. Ooh, fancy. Look, a little birdhouse. Look, oh, there's a garden shed here as well as a well-tended vegetable patch. It is well-tended. And a water pump. Bird amenities include the bird bath, bird feeder, and a birdhouse.
Thank you.
Wolfenstein raid. You were playing Wolfenstein 3D. Alright. Thank you for the raid, Flipsider. Welcoming Flipsider and everyone from Flipsider's channel. I'm Copert. I stream from Sundays to Fridays, and I guess I got lucky that I decided to overextend my stream today. Just finished episode 2. Yeah, I played it during December. I think the worst episode was either 4 or 5. It has some maps that are unreasonable. Yeah, welcome in everyone, I'm Copert, and today we're playing the Crimson Diamond, a game that is being released tomorrow on Steam in about 10 hours, 9 hours. And the dev is actually in chat, if you guys have any questions. It is an EGA graphics text parser adventure game. And it's a very comfy game. Yeah, Maple Mystery is the dev right there. She's being very kind to be in here during the stream, adding tidbits of information. And the art in the game is absolutely gorgeous. And it's very well crafted. And the game, I look at this and I worked in game dev. I know these things take a while. But I was still surprised that this was started being made in like 2018. But it shows there's a lot of care here. Interesting, this one has the classic King's Quest 4 look. Yeah, the soundtrack is really good, but they went with the option, because this game is Maple Mystery alone doing everything except for the music. And they wanted it to sound like old games that are mostly silent. So it has very good music, but it's sporadic. It's in special scenes and stuff like that. She used, no, it was not ScumVM, Adventure Game Studio, something like that. I assume that's not confidential information. I figured that out by myself. She didn't tell me. AGS, yes. I figured that out because I wanted to change the settings for the stream, have a specific window size, and the setup file didn't do that. And I also wanted to not be pixel perfect because I have to stretch it anyway. So I I took a look at AGS documentation for the settings file. She made some great tutorials on game dev using AGS and 2. Really? That's really neat. I was looking through her stuff. She did a bunch of art for other games that look very interesting as well. She's mostly, from what I understand, mostly pixel artist, and then she learned the necessary programming to use AGS. Which, you know, I was thinking about this before, but if you're not using a generic use engine like Unity or Unreal or Godot or something, if it is something specialized like this, you probably only need to learn a little bit of scripting, I assume, so it's good. It's still a lot of work, especially if you don't have previous programming knowledge, but it does make things a lot easier. Birdhouse. Birdhouse is mounted on a tree. Oh, the birdhouse is this one. Look, bird bath. Can I put salt on bird bath? It would accomplish, we would get the birds season for Kimi. Look, vegetables. Alright, first, enough programming to make this. I figured that would be the case. Jack has a green thumb, no mistake. Grab tomatoes. You wouldn't dare. Grab carrots. You wouldn't dare. I would. Nibble on carrots. Doesn't look very appetizing. It does! Look at the colors! It looks amazing. Can I season them? I have salt. Seasoned tomatoes. You can't season in this game. Everything has to be bland. Use pump. 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 Pump, pump. Of course it's pump, pump, but still. Place mug on pump. Place mug on ground. Drop mug. Even as birds need a little fun juice. Salted rim. Yeah, sure. I can put it. I didn't think about that. I could put it on the rim so they can just lick it. Gigantic margarita. I did find the ice pick. Yes. Do you need a hint on how to get it? Because it was kind of obvious when I got it. Like I looked at. I have to try this. Mad Dog Williams. That game. I haven't never played it, and I don't like it. Just from seeing other people play it. All right. Eat birdhouse. Drink from bird bath. Birth bath. Sorry, English. Sorry. Looks clean, but not that clean. I'm so sorry. That was not on purpose. I promise. Mad Dog is a sort monologic game that the monologic in that game makes me there has been zero monologic in this game. This game is very civilized. I can appreciate monologic for the memes, but I don't like it. I don't like games that make heavy use of monologic. You open the door to the garden shed. Oh, is that a shovel? Can I grab the shovel? There's a small shovel here. Grab small shovel. That's why I'm here. There you go. Still working on some small bugs. Yeah, good luck. I've been there. Man, the bug fixing and frantic testing right before release, I don't wish that on anyone. What constitutes monologic can be pretty subjective. It can be obtuse, not a bad thing to an extent. Yeah, monologic is when you when it makes zero sense. Like, even if after you figure it out, it doesn't make sense. Like, why would you do this by doing that? Like, if it is like, Day of the Tentacle has no more logic. Sure, you paint the fence, the cat walks under it, it looks like a skunk. You drop it in the cell, people run away. That's fine, it's not the one logic. You can't fully explain the set of steps that you take. Logic is when no. You resign to it. There's also a fine line between logic and just a humorous puzzle. Yeah, humorous puzzle. Again, the example that I did, that one is kind of obvious as you do it. Like, because they talk about a skunk, you see a black cat trying to go through a fence. It makes sense. Everything in that game, like, it makes sense. I'm just doing an example because that's like my favorite adventure game. What's in here? Interior of the shed is clean and well organized. Oh, I didn't realize something. Because these are completely different scenes, even though it looks the same, the look command behaves differently because of that. That's very clever. There's a table and a stool, a shelf at the back holds various garden tending tools, a length of rope. Ooh, I didn't see the rope. Grab rope. You take the rope. You don't put rope in a game and not be able to take it. But most games where you can grab a rope, you never use it. I don't know what is it about ropes. Classic one that everyone mentions, step taping a mustache on your face will draw a mustache on 90 to show someone's probably meant to be funny. You'd think it doesn't work? It depends on how much the game nudges you in that direction. Because for it to work and not be moon logic, the game has to at least nudge you in the right direction. The problem with moon logic is even when humorous, it's when it's completely out of the blue. Oh, I bet this is locked, right? Open. Is it considered a trapdoor? It's not a trapdoor. Cellar door. Okay. It's also locked. Can I sit on this one? Sit down. You sit down. Ah. Stand up. This one didn't put a splinter in our ass. Open door. Old memory Gabriel Knight rant. I want to play Gabriel Knight so much, but that game is so stupid. All of them. That's not unfair of Gabriel Knight, right? When I was a kid, I would see screenshots of that game on magazines. Oh, I want to play this. I didn't want to play it. I didn't know any better. It's supposed to be somewhat serious. Yeah, that's a problem. That's a problem if the game is very serious. Sitting, yeah, it's very she puts her hands on her lap very neatly. There's another thing, luckily, welcome in. I think I didn't see because people came in with already didn't see everyone. What I really like on this game is that every single toilet you can flush it, and that's very important. Some games pretty great story-wise, but they're serial adventure games. Yeah, the story, I'm sure the story is fine, but priorities, of course. The story is fine, but the game is dumb with the serial adventure. All the serial adventure games, they all look so interesting. I'll never play a single one ever because of Ken Williams. A take fly trap. We had to take fly. What's it called? Fly paper. Take fly paper. Because we had to get another... Oh! You drop the old strip of fly paper into the waste paper basket below. Ah! Summer in Northern Ontario, Black flies swarming, thick as anything. There are boxes full of fresh fly paper out in the shed. Right, I do remember that. That's why I wanted to do that, because I wanted to get... Is it this shed, the gardening shed? Maybe there were boxes that I didn't see. No, it's not this shed. It says shed. Open box. Get fly paper. Oh, it's... Right, so nothing on the description said that. I just assumed, okay, he said it's on the shed, so... Alright, now we can cook! Now we have fly paper, we can cook, chat. Protein. There you go. Okay, now I'm gonna ask this guy... what's his name anyway? Albert. Ask Albert about field kit. Say, Mr. Respa, may I borrow a tool or two from your kit? I promise to put them right back once I'm done with them. Certainly not. You're a woman. You can't use tools. I've had enough of a break. I'm returning back to work now. Albert abruptly turns on his heel and makes for the door. Albert's gone for a while. You're about to leave the kitchen when you hear his heavy footsteps once more. Field Kid is gone. He's gonna accuse us. It's gonna be a whole thing. Really enjoying replaying Wolf 3D though. They're very good games. And while I was playing it, I realized that I've only ever played the shareware version because I never played beyond episode 1. And I played that and I played Spear of Destiny. And it's interesting because Wolf 3D starts to devolve into weird mazes with mandatory secrets. While Spear of Destiny devolves into rooms full of impossible amounts of enemies. It's interesting because they didn't know where to go with those games, so they just went to those places. Salted flies. We have the salt. We have the fly paper. We have the pot. I think we're cooking, chat. We just need to find some flies. How Doom maps evolve. I think it's worse than Doom. You kind of go overboard with it. Yeah, that too, Sunfall. That's not their fault. Like, how can you put 40 maps in a game with that engine without repeating or going overboard? I get it. I think they made it so, play as much as you enjoy it. If you can't finish it, that's fine. Here he comes. There we go. My field kit is gone. Did you do this, Jack? No, I surely didn't. Where is it? Mr. Richards will hear of this. Who knows? Could be a bear carried it off. You can't go leaving stuff outside unattended. I don't think Mr. Richards cares much about your problems. Why don't you just sit tight until the bridge is repaired? Ooh, intrigue, Chad. We got intrigue and conflict. Then you can get out of here and never come back. Ooh, snap. My superiors will send me a replacement kit. Take me to the train station immediately. Can't. Car's broken. You're stuck here with us. Yeah, no, the first 3 episodes of Wolf 3D are normal and civilized. Magpie music is really good, it's just not frequent. Which is a decent choice. I wish I could hear more music because it's really good. Hard to keep it going happens to every series. Yeah, that's one of the reasons that I avoid map packs and expansions for first-person shooters. They just go, okay, we need to do stuff differently, and it's often dumb. Darn this thing, I put in the carriage house and a part broke right off. Haven't got a replacement. Nathan's got a car and spare parts, only he's not around, So please, go make yourself a drink, enjoy some of our northern hospitality. Man, Jack is a cold stone killer, he's hard-boiled alright. Albert glares, but says nothing. Harumph, I say. I still need to collect 2 more samples from outside the lodge. I don't have a scratch paper, I'll have to improvise. Unglazed porcelain. Where can we get unglazed porcelain? Look inside cupboard. On the top. Look inside top cupboard. Look cupboard. Look upper cupboard. Grab plate. Throw plates are out of your reach. Common problem for someone of your height. This game was written by a short person, I can tell. I don't really want one of those plates anyway. Got a bit of a villainous look to him. He's not examine Jack. Okay, grab plate. No dishes to clear right now. I don't want to clear them. I'm gonna go around the house. I'm pretty sure I saw plates somewhere. Talk Albert. Albert puffs on his cigar and sips his brandy. He doesn't seem to be in the mood to chat. Ask for brandy. You are too curious. Ask for the cigar. You are too curious. Ask about why is he so ugly. You can't use why. There are no whys. can't ask someone why they're ugly. Can I grab bucket? No. Nope. It doesn't let me grab the mop either. And this one, I mean, it can be nothing. You love this one or the other one? All of them are really good. This one is very cozy. I need to find some. I have checked all of the rooms on the right. First expansion of Quake 1 you really enjoyed. It actually seemed a little bit of improvement of the main campaign, which you really loved. I did play the first expansion for Quake 1. It was okay, but I personally wouldn't say it was an improvement. I play one of those and I think they're trying too hard. I don't know why. That's not fair. I understand that. Is there a plate here? Grab plate. Nope, no plates. No plates! No plates! Talk. Richards? Is it Richards? It is. This is a lovely lodge, Mr. Richards, especially this room. I'm horrible with names, by the way. My pa did all of this, had nothing to do with me. Glad you like it, though. Ask about Jack. Don't know, he's around, busy guy. Ask about Margot. I think she mentioned she is gonna run a bath. She likes hot baths even in the summer. Oh well, whatever the lady likes. Ask about Margot with Jack. What? What? Nothing? Didn't say nothing. A Scourge of Armagon. I think Scourge of Armagon is the first one. Yes, that's the one I played. Ah, the story. Yeah, it did go more briskly through the story. Map design. I didn't like that they... I know they felt like they had to add new enemies. I didn't like the new enemies. I thought they were kind of dumb. Okay, let's keep looking for plates. Wait. Go up. Also have to go outside, see if I can drop some eaves. Okay, there are plates here. Grab plate. I need a planar plate. I remember that message. Game is quiet. Don't speak too loud, you're gonna scare the game out. Scare the game away. Well, there's a plate there. Grab plate. Oh, it's right there. I can see it. Grab plate. It's... Okay, maybe I'm seeing things. This is the sister and the lawyer. I cannot remember their names. Nessa and Corvus. Talk Nessa. What? I'm gonna save. Demand plate. Why can't I? Well, look who's back. Why can't I talk to Nessa? That's strange. Doesn't even give me a message or anything. Sit down. Let's get cozy in here. She's hard of here. Yeah, I don't know why I can't talk to her. I'm sure it's not related to anything. She does have resting bee face syndrome, yes. I don't see any plates. Suitcases are all locked. Giving me the silent treatment. Maybe. They keep closing this door, like, let me in. I want to see you. Oh, she's being French. She's being very French here. Talk, Margot. I'm afraid I'm not feeling better. I don't think I'll be coming down to dinner. I'm sorry to hear that, Margot. Yeah, I still don't see any plates. The art is it's consistent, it's varied. Where is Kimmy? Look, cabinet. What are steins? Oh, they're mugs. Right. Grab steins. You're no thief. Of course I am. Cross the bridge looking at the cormorants. Yeah, I forgot there's more stuff to look out there. I want to see if I can drop eaves out here. Nope, no eaves to be dropped. Okay. Did that save? You did. I'm gonna stop the timer. I'm going to come back to this game tomorrow.